Good evening, everybody. Got to let this thing run until people have watched their commercial. I'm sure that they're going to get a commercial before they get to hear me. But for those who can actually hear me, good evening. Let me go ahead and bring myself on. Who all do we have here? Eric Byer, Jessica Johnson, Farm Dog, Yomango, Surreg, DRS. Good evening, DRS. May I call you sir or ma'am? I'm not sure which one. Please let me know. Jim Fletcher, Farm Dog, Yo Man, everybody here. You guys are doing great. Thank you for being here this evening. DRS, sir, thank you. I am Chuck Daughtry. I am the owner of Coppercoins.com. For anybody who doesn't know me already who might be here. And we are getting ready to start our our Coin Night live auction, week number 60. This is our 60th show. Isn't that wonderful? We got a whole lot of rolls available tonight. It looks like we're going to be doing mainly rolls and lot type stuff, not necessarily any single coins. I know that there are a lot of people here who do like rolls. So rolls it is. We've got over 100 rolls available tonight. We've got 6 different reveals. I do believe it's 6, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 different reveals that we're going to be doing tonight. We're actually going to be selling the reveals tonight. We're going to be doing it later on in the week. Preferably, my preference anyway, is 1 to 2 per day for the remainder of the week. You sent an email earlier today about registering to bid. Let's check real quick and make sure that we've got you on there. Let me go ahead and give a quick spot look. Wow, it takes forever for mail to load up. Yeah, we've got your registration information. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, DRS. We do have you registered. Let me go ahead and put you on the blue name with the wrench. Just don't abuse it, sir. Thank you very much. And let me go ahead and get started. What do you think, Jess? Is it time to get started tonight? Just here for the free donuts. See my sets next door. You come back when you come back when you want to share coins. We don't do donuts here. Who needs donuts? I tell you what, folks. I'm not looking for any special accolades or anything else. I'm not looking for any congratulations, but I tell you what, it sure feels a lot better to weigh less than I did. I'm sure some of you may notice that I have lost a little bit of weight. That was no necessary intentional doing. I didn't go like on a diet or anything. I just started watching how much I ate. And since I have... Why are there commercial ads on live? Well, they're always commercial ads. You'll start off with a commercial ad every time you come into a live. You've got a coupon? Is your coupon good for Coppercoins? Are you sure? But anyhow, I weighed in this morning at 222, and weighing in at 222 is nearly 30 pounds lighter than the day I moved in here on the 1st of August. I'm not exactly sure specifically what it is that caused me to lose the weight, but it's a slow enough weight loss that it's a healthy weight loss, and I feel good for it. So there we go. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and get started if Jess is ready. Hello, Donna Mack, Wanda Williams, Joe McBride. We got a whole bunch of people in here tonight, don't we? Just awesome. Adam Chambers, he's here too. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start up with lot number 1. Lot number 1, I'm going to show you these under the dyno. So I'm going to move over to the dyno now. And here we go. This is lot number 1. Lot number 1 is going to be a 1930 roll of Lincoln cents. It's a full roll. And these grade out at, fine to very fine or better. Let's see. Yeah, they're fine to very fine or better. Going to start this off at $1. Everything tonight's going to start at $1. Anybody start at $1? The $1 bid, looking for $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid for a 1930 roll of Lincoln cents. This is pre-war. These generally sell for a nickel to a dime a piece, so we're talking $5 to $10 roll. You're going to get it for $1. Anybody looking for $1? Yeah, Tex thinks he's not going to bid, but that's okay. Got a bid from Jim Fletcher, now Mike Birchman. Got a $3 bid, now looking for $4. Got a $3 bid, now looking for $4. Anybody give me a $4 bid? Tex, thanks for showing up anyway, brother. I know that when you're a little woozy on the mend, sometimes you just like to listen to what you like and fall asleep at it. So you go right on ahead, brother. Still got Mike Birchman, $3 bid now looking for $3.5, $4. Anybody $3.5, $4. Donna Mac at $4. Got a $4 bid now. Got a $4 bid. Need a money bid of $4, $4.5, $4.5, $5. Anybody $4.5, $5. Anybody $4.5, $5. 1930. This is 50 coins from 1930, folks. 50 coins from 1930. Got a bid of $4 now. Mike Birchman at $5. Got a bid of $5 now. Got a bid of $5. Looking for $5.5. Anybody $5.5? All good, Techstar. When you fall asleep, brother, you just fall asleep dreaming about coins, and we'll know you're good. All right? Got a bid of $5. Looking for a bid of $5.5. Anybody $5.5? Looking for a bid of $5.5. Anybody give me a bid of $5.5? Anybody $5.5? No $5.5 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Mike Birchman at $5. Got a $5 bid now going once to Mike Birchman at $5. Be real silent here, waiting for another bid in. Going twice now to Mike Birchman at $5. Looking for a $5.5 bid. Anybody $5.50? Anybody $5.50? No $5.50. Looking at $5 bid. Now $6. Now $6. Donna Mac at $6 bid. Now we're not sold. We got a bid of $6. Got a bid of $6. There's a nice snipe for you. Got a bid of $6. Now looking for $6.5. Anybody give me $6.5? What is it? It's a roll of 1930 Lincoln cents in VF or better condition. Coins are they generally sell 50 cents to $1 a piece once you can get them out and get them sold. Hello, Justin. And what we're looking for is a $6.5 bid. Anybody $6.5? Looking to $6.5. Otherwise, we'll count it down to Donna at $6. Need a $6 bid. Looking for a $6 bid. $6.5. I'm sorry, $6.5. Now 7. Now 7. Now looking $7.5. Anybody $7.5? Now I got a 7. Now 7.5. Anybody $7.5? $7.5, $8. Now a bit of 7. Look a bit of $7.5, 8. $7.5, 8. Anybody $7.5, 8? Looking bid of $7.5, 8. Missed all the reveals because the meds kicked in. Did you find yourself drilling on your keyboard, or were you hitting one key and it was making a noise? Going twice now, $7. Looking for a bid of 7.5. Anybody give me 7.5? We're sold to Bill Betts at $7. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now, we happen to have a second one of these. Bill, would you like 2 rolls, or would you like for me to offer it to another person at $7? Because I got 2 of these right here. You can take the second roll at your $7, or we'll offer it to somebody else at $7. Either way. There's Donna Mac clapping for you. Yes, you want both. Okay. That'll be $14 for the 2 rolls. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And just got the sheet marked up. Now we're ready to move on to the next item. Next item is lot number 2. It's going to be a 1949S roll. This 1949S roll has a star on it. That means that they are better than average circulated coins. Better than average circulated means that every coin in here is going to be a higher end VF or a better. Higher end VF or better by details. And this is 1949D. What do we have in here? Let's see. Here's another one. Are they no, they're 49. These are 49S. Sorry, they're 49S. Sorry, folks. Sir Greg with a bid of 1. Got a bid of 1. Now looking bid of 2. Got a bid of 1. Now looking bid of 2. Anybody bid of 2? Now we got Adam Connor at 4. Adam Connor $4. $4 bid. Now looking bid of 5. Anybody bid of 5? Got a $4 bid. Looking bid of 5. Anybody bid of 5? Now bid of 4, looking money bid of 5. Anybody money bid of 5? Anybody bid of 5? No bid of 5 out there. How about 4.5? Anybody give me 4.5? Need a bid of 4.5. Anybody bid of 4.5? Just trying to get ahead in life, you know, just a little bit. Got a $4 bid, looking for a bid of 4.5. Anybody bid of 4.5? Well, how many people are here tonight? Got a lot of people in here. Got a bid of $4. Now looking for a bid of 4.5. Anybody give me a bid of 4.5? Looking a bid of 4.5. No bid of 4.5. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. $4. $4 going once now to Adam Connor. $4 going twice now to Adam Connors. Adam Connor looks like he's going to walk away with this one. That would be a great deal for you there, brother. We are sold to Adam Connor $4. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And that's it for that one. Now moving on to the next roll. Next roll we've got here is a 1935D. 1935D. And these are better than average circulated, which means that these are going to be a higher end fine or better. Higher end fine or better condition coins. Here's one that looks like a better fine to a very fine. There's one that's a fine to a very fine. That one's a fine. Looking for a dollar bid. Anybody give me a dollar bid? There's a full roll of 1935D here. Full roll 1935D. Got a $2 bid now, looking bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? Got a bid of 2.5 now. 2.5 now, looking 3. Anybody bid of 3? Now I got a $5 bid. $5 bid now, looking for 6. $5 bid now, looking for 6. Anybody give me a $6 bid? $5 bid, looking for 6. Now 7. Donna Max, $7. $7 looking for 8. Anybody give me a bid of 8? Got a bid of 7 now, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Got Donna Mac at $7 now, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody give me a bid of 8? So full roll, 1935 Denver. 1935D, folks. Don't see these very often. Got a bid of 7, looking for a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Looking for a bid of 8 now? Anybody bid of 8? Otherwise, we'll count it down to Donna Mac at 7. So I've got $7 going once now to Donna Mac, going once now. Got a $7 bid going once now, looking for a bid of 7.5, 8. Anybody give me a bid of 7.5, 8? Anybody 7.5, 8? Nobody bid of 7.5, 8. Going twice now. Going twice at $7. Anybody give me a bid of 7.5? Anybody 7.5? Got a bid of 7. Looking for a bid of 7.5. Now we got Donna. Sold. Donna Max, $7. Congratulations. Thank you very much. A sale of $7 on that one. Well, the next natural step here, I guess, would be to go to 1935S. We've got a full roll, 1935S, better than average circulated. Means these are going to be fine or better. Upper end fine or better. Some of these far better, I'm sure. There's a nice very fine. There's one that's, wow, that one's pretty much AU. Got a $1 bid now. Sereg, $1 bid now. Jim Fletcher, 4. Got a $4 bid now, looking for 5. Got a $4 bid, looking for 5. Anybody with a $5 bid? Anybody $5 bid? Looking $5 bid now. Got a $5 bid now, looking 6. Anybody 6? Got a 5.5. 5.5. 5.5 now, going 6. Now see, these coins, a lot of these coins are VF to XF in condition or better. 35S and XF is close to $1 coin. So you're talking about a $50 roll here, thereabouts. Of course, I'd probably be more like $20 or $30 on it, but still, $20, $30 is about the value I'd go at on this. Got a $5.5 bid, now looking for 6. Anybody with a $6 bid? Got a farm dog, $6 bid, $6 bid, now looking for 6.5. Anybody 6.5? Got a bid of 6, looking 6.5. Anybody 6.5? Yeah, pretty decent roll of coins here, especially if you're looking for circulated 30s that are mint-marked coins. Very nice mint-marked coins here. $5.5, $6. $6 bid now, looking 6.5. Anybody 6.5? Need a money bid of 6.5. Looking money bid of 6.5. Anybody 6.5? No, 6.5, 6.5. Sureg, thank you very much. 6.5. $6.5 bid now, looking for 7. 6.5 now, looking for 7. Shantanu Singh comes in $7. Send $7. Thank you very much. Now looking bid 7.5. $7 bid, looking for 7.5. Anybody 7.5? Farm Dog says he's out. Thank you very much, Farm Dog. A $7 bid, looking 7.5 now. Just kind of going through all these coins in this roll. Looks like a lot of these things are nice, very fine, or better. I put these rolls together because I wanted to sell these coins individually at one point in time. Wanted to offer them for people's folders. You know, if you send me 50 cents, I'd send you a coin. And that's basically what these were. Going $7. $7 high bid. Now looking bid of 7.5. Anybody give me a bid of 7.5? Otherwise, we're going to count it down to Shantanu Singh. Shantanu Singh now going once. $7. This is a 1935 roll here, folks. 1935 San Francisco. These are pre-war San Francisco coins. We're going twice now. Shantanu Singh at $7. $7 all in, all done. Looking for a bid of 7.5. Anybody give me a final bid? 7.5, final time. And we're sold. Shantanu Singh at $7. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Here's something for you. Not necessarily going to really pop these open and start going through them or anything, but we have a 1943 Philadelphia roll. It's a 1943 full roll, 50 coins. Full roll, 50 coins. Sir Rig gives me a $1 bid to get it started. Got a $1 bid to get it started. It's a full roll, a 1943 Philadelphia Lincoln Cents. Got a $1 start now, looking for 2. Anybody give me a $2 bid? $1 bid now, looking for 2. Anybody give me a $2 bid? 1.5 Jim Fletcher now, looking for 2. Anybody give me a $2 bid? Looking for a $2 bid. Anybody give me a $2 bid? Sureg gives me a $2 bid. $2 bid now, 3. Now 4 to Donamac. Donamac 4 and looking for 5. Looking for a bid of 5. Anybody give me a bid of 5? Got a bid of 4. Looking for a bid of 5. Now Stonecutter gives me a bid of 5. Stonecutter with a bid of 5. Now looking for a bid of 6. Now 5 looking for 6. Anybody give me 6? Now $5 bid. Need a better bid of 6. Now got a bid of 6. Look at a better bid of 7. Look at money bid of 7. Anybody money bid of 7? Look at money bid of 7. Anybody bid of 7? $6 looking for 7. Anybody 7? If you took these at the typical low end of retail, they'd be 20 cents a coin. 20 cents a coin is a $10 roll. Now $6.50. Stonecutter $6.50 looking for 7. Anybody give me a $7 bid? $6.50 looking for a $7 bid. Now we got a $7 bid. $7 bid. Donamac looking for a bid of 8. Got a bid of 7 looking for a bid of 8. Anybody give me a bid of 8? Looking bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? I get my tongue started up here. And I get everything started in time, you know. I'm old. It takes a while. Just give me a chance. Stonecutter's out. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bid. Obviously, I've either had way too much coffee or not nearly enough. I can't keep my hands still. Got a Surreg, a 7.5 now. 7.5 now. Looking for a bid of 8. Anybody give me a bid of 8? Got a 7.5. Need a money bid of 8. Anybody money bid of 8? Look at money bid of 8. Anybody money bid of 8? No money bid of 8. Let's go ahead and call it down to Surreg, 7.5. Once now to Surreg, 7.5. Oh, Jessica says, I'm bidding $9. Jessica bids $9. Looking bid of 9.5, 10. Anybody give me 9.5, 10? 9.5, 10 bid. Anybody 9.5, 10? I got done at 8. That's not enough. We need 9.5, 10 now. Jessica's bid $9. Surreg says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Got a $9 bid looking for 10. $9 bid looking for 10. Anybody bid me a 10? All right, done. I'm at 9.5 now. 9.5. 9.5 looking bid to 10. Looking bid of 10. Anybody give me a bid of 10? Got a bid 9.5. Looking bid of 10. Yeah, it is kind of a crazy price. There we go. Jessica gives me $10. $10 bid. $10 bid now. Looking for a bid of 11. Now $10 looking for a bid of 11. Anybody give me a bid of 11? Anybody give me a bid of 11? Donna Mac gives me a bid of 11. Now looking a bid of 12. Looking a bid of 12. Looking a bid of 12. Anybody give me a bid of 12? Got a bid of 11. Looking a bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? I'm going to go really silent here. Just going to give you a chance to think. Pass it through your mind. Yeah, I think those are worth 12. Maybe even more than 12. But they're worth 12. Yeah, they do sell for 50 cents a piece at the coin shops. 50 cents a piece, what does that make a roll? It makes a $25 roll. Jessica says, now I'm going to do it at $15. $15 now, looking for a bid of 16. Got a 15 looking bid of 16. Donna says she's out, and Jessica's the only one bidding now at $15. She's still $10 below market. Still $10 below market on this one. Give everybody a chance to think about it for just a moment. Your moment's over. I'm going to count it down now. Counting down. Going to be going once now. Once now to Jessica, $15. 15 to 15. 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 15 to Sure, you can call it to yourself. Twice, Jessica, $15. I'm on down. All in, all done. Final offer, last chance. She's going to type in sold any moment now, and it's sold to Jessica, $15. Guess what, folks? Guess what, boys and girls? I have two of these. I have two of these going right now at $15, and one to Jessica. Does Jessica want the second one? This one's in a tube. It has some slightly darker coins in it, a few here and there, but it's a circulated roll of 1943. 43 Philadelphia circulated roll. And this is the second roll. Got the first one at 15. Jess, you want the second one at 15? Or how about if maybe I offer... Yeah, let Sir Reg bin the second one. We'll get Jess the first one, let Sir Reg bin the second one. How does that sound? So, Jess, you may enter your name into the first slot and put Sir Reg in the second slot. We'll let Sir Reg take this one. Next item up for biz. Let me go ahead and let you get caught up there. This one ought to be kind of fun. Now with this one, we're going to do 25-cent increments. 25-cent increments, folks, and I'm going to start it at free. You start the bidding wherever you're going to start it. And here's the item. This is a 1981 Denver. It's a 1981 Denver bank wrapped roll. Go ahead and start it wherever you want to. Die Brown Soda starts at 25 cents. 25 now looking 50. Got a $2 bid now looking for 225. 225. Anybody 225? Got a $2 bid looking for 225. Anybody 225? Got a $3 bid from Jim Fletcher looking 325. Anybody 325? Anybody 325? Got a $3 bid looking for 325. Anybody 325? Looking $4 bid now. $4 bid now looking for 425. Got a $4 bid looking for 425. Anybody 425? Need a 425 now. Got a 425 looking 450. Got a 425 looking 450. Need a 450 bid. 450 bid. Anybody 450? Now there's Stonecutter 450 bid. Now 475. 475. Anybody 475? Now 5. Now 5. Mike Burcham looking 525. 525. Anybody 525? Look at 525 bid. 525 Jim Fletcher. 525 now looking for 550. 550. Anybody 550? Anybody 550? Anybody out there 550? Or we're going to count it down to Jim Fletcher 525. Got a 525 bid looking 550. Anybody 550? I'm going to make you seasick. Here we go. Yay, the roller coaster goes. Jim Fletcher 525. Now going once to Jim Fletcher 525. Now going twice to Jim Fletcher 525. Anybody else going to make a bid? Got to make a bid of 550. Got to do it now. Sold Jim Fletcher, 525. I appreciate it. Nope, we got quads in there, 550. Oh, I shouldn't have said sold. We got quads in there, 550 right before the sold came down. Got quads at 550 right before the sold came down. So we are going to move on with bidding. Quads of 550, looking bid of 575. Anybody can be bid of 575? Looking bid of 575 now. Sorry, Jim. He got that snuck in there right before her message popped onto the screen that you were sold. So now we're looking 575. Got a 550 bid, looking 575. Anybody can be 575? Need a money bid of 575. Looking money bid of 575. Now Stonecutter 575, looking for 6. Got a 575, looking for 6. Anybody begin bid of 6? Anybody give me a bid of 6? Got a bid of 6 at quads. Quads at $6. It's got masking tape on one end of it. Looks like nice coin underneath, nice and red. And then we got this on the other end, just a few little spots here and there. Should be a pretty nice roll. It's an original bank wrapped roll. Well, it's an original machine wrapped roll. It's a Batdorf style. You got quads at 6, looking bid of 625. Anybody 625? Looking bid of 625. Anybody give me a bid of 625? I think I'm going to do a 25-cent increment on what we're doing tonight because we're starting all this at $1 or less. So I think a 25-cent increment up until we get to, let's say, $10. At $10, you start the 50-cent increment. So 625 now. Got a bid of 625. Looking for a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? Got a bid of 625 now. Looking bid of 650. Anybody give me a bid of 650? Going once now at 625. Stonecutter. Looking bid of 650. Anybody give me a bid of 650? No bid of 650? Stonecutter 625. Going twice now. Stonecutter 625. Going twice now. 625. It's your last chance to get your bid in. Final call. Last call, final call, 625. Going twice now, 625. Almost sold. Need a bid of 650. Anybody bid of 650? Sold to Stonecutter, 625. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. I'll move on to the next item here. Next item. 1934 Lincoln cent roll. This is a circulated 1934 Lincoln cent roll. Most of the coins in this are going to be fine to very fine or better. I'm going to start this off at $1. Anybody give me $1 bid? $1 bid, then $1.25. Anybody $1? Give me $1 start, now $1.25. Anybody give me $1.25 bid? Got a dollar, need a $1.25. Now $3. Now $3 looking $3.25. Anybody give me $3.25? Now $3 bid looking for $3.25. Anybody $3.25? A $3 bid looking $3.25. $3.25 now looking $3.50. Anybody $3.50? Got a bid of $3.25. Now $3.25. Now $3.25 looking $3.50. Need a money bid of $3.25. Need a money bid of $3.50 now. Need a money bid of $3.50. Anybody money bid of $3.50? Haven't gone through these 25-cent increments very easily, very quickly, and very succinctly, so I'm going to stumble just a little bit. Hello, Arizona coins. Going to be looking $3.50 now. Anybody $3.50 looking for $3.50 big? Sir, I got $3.25 looking $3.50. Anybody give me a $3.50 bid? No, $3.50 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sir, I got $3.25. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sir, I got $3.25. Going once now to Sir, I got $3.25 looking bid of $3.50. Anybody bid of $3.50? Now we're going to be going twice. Sir, I got $3.25. This is about a $10 roll of coins here. Going twice. Sir, I got $3.25 looking for a $3.50 bid on a $10 roll. All in all done. Got $3.50. Dynamax $3.50 now looking $3.75. $3.50 bid now looking $3.75. Anybody $3.75? Yeah, these coins are worth at least $25. I mean, at what, 20 cents a piece, you're talking about a $10 roll. And these coins are at least 25 to 50 cent coins. I mean, no doubt about that. So you got a $4 roll, $4 now. Sir, I got $4 looking a bid of $4.25. Got a bid of $4 looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody give me a bid of $4.25? Look at $4.25 now. Anybody bid at $4.25? Look at bid of $4.25. No bid of $4.25. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sureg then at $4. Start and count it down at Sureg at $4. $4 now going once to Sureg. Going once now to Sureg at $4. Just looking for a bid of $4.25. Only knocking it up another quarter. Going twice now. Sureg at $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody give me $4.25? Anybody $4.25? All in all done. We're sold Sureg at $4. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now, how about this? We got Sureg at that $4 bid. We have 1, 2, 3 more of these rolls. Hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy? All right, so we've got 1934. We've got this 1934 roll sold, and it went for $4. We got to sell 3 more of these things. Anybody want this? Now, Sureg, let's ask you first. Do you want any more of these at $4? Any more 1934 rolls at $4? I got a total of 4 rolls. Total of 4. So you can bin an additional 1, 2, or 3. 1 more. Okay, Sureg takes 1 more, and then I've got 2 left. Donamac, you're next in line. You want 1 or you want 2, Donamac? Man, it's nice to hear you're getting better. Oh, son of a silver stacker. All right, trying to move it on a little bit quicker. Donna, you want 1 or 2? You wanted 1. So Donna gets 1 and Quads gets 1. I appreciate it. We got 4 rolls of 1934 Lincoln cents now sold. Hope you guys find something great in there. Now the next item. Next item up for bids, we got a 1943S roll. It's a 1943S circulated roll of Lincoln cents. There's the back end of the last coin in the roll. I'm going to go ahead and get that started at $1. This is 1943S, folks. 1943S. $3 bid now, $3 bid. 1943S Lincolns in this condition are worth about $1.50 a piece. So $1.50 a coin, you're talking about a $75 roll. $75 roll, and we're going to be going really cheap on it. We got a $10 bid now. Justin Busman looking for a bid of 11. A $10 bid looking for a bid of 11. 811. Surreg at 16 now, looking for 17. 16 looking for 17 now, looking for 17. Anybody give me a $17 bid? Now $16 bid looking for 17. Anybody give me a $17 bid? Anybody $17? Now Jessica at 19, Justin Busman at 20. Got a Justin Busman bid at $20. Now 20 looking for 21. Anybody give me 21? Hey, Midnight. Now a $20 bid looking for 21. Anybody give me a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? Yeah, what are they going to do? Fire you? You're fired. Go home. Gee, thanks. I got a bid of 20 looking for a bid of 21. Anybody give me a bid of 21? Donna Mac at 21. Stonecutter at 21. Donna Mac came in first. You got a bid of 21. Donna Mac's bid of 21 on the only roll of these I've got going, and this is an AU coin on the top of the roll. Now, Surreg now 22. This is 43S. The entire roll is 1943S. It's all 50 coins, 1943S. I've never really looked inside this roll, so this coin could be just one of many that are in this condition or better. You got Jessica at 25. 25 now, 25 looking for a bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? I got a bid of 25 looking for a bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? Boy, I'm tongue-tied today. That's just really weird for me. Now I got a bid of 27. Bid of 27 looking for a bid of 28. Anybody bid of 28? Anybody got a bid of 28 looking bid of 28? Got a bid of 27 looking bid of 28. Anybody give me a 28? $28 bid? Anybody? Let's go ahead and start counting it down. $27. $27 now. Stonecutter going once. Hey, Tim. Got a $27 bid now. $27 bid. Circulated 1943 S rolls. $27 bid going twice. All in, all done, folks. It's a $27 bid going twice. Final offer. And sold. $27. Sold $27 to Stonecutter. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Mucho appreciate it. What about lot number 38? Oh, the gold mine of cent rolls. Yeah. You guys conspiring to win that roll? What do we do? $27 to Stonecutter. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I hope you enjoy this roll. Now, next up. These folks are special. I can't start these at $1 a roll. This one is showing tails, but this is a 1954 Philadelphia roll. 1954 Philadelphia. We're going to start this off at $20. $20, and the wholesale price on this is $25. Retail on these are $50. So we're going to start this at $20, far below the retail price. A $20 start now. Farm Dog gives me $20 start, looking for $25. A $20 bid, looking for $25. Anybody give me a $25 bid? $25 bid now. $22.50 Jim Fletcher, now $25 Yo Man. $25 Yo Man, now looking for $28 bid. Anybody $28, $30, $30 Midnight Silver Run, now looking for $35. Now looking for $35. Anybody give me $35? Now Adam Chambers at $35. Adam is at $35, now $40. $35 now, $40. Anybody give me a $40 bid? $40 bid from Farm Dog, now looking for $45. Anybody $45? $45? Anybody $45? Give me a $45 bid. Now $45. Adam Chambers looking for a $50 bid. Anybody $50 bid? Looking $50 bid now. Anybody give me a $50 bid? Thank you, Yo Man. You're out. Donamek says, dang, that went fast. Farm Dog, $50 bid. $50 bid. Now looking 55. Now looking 55. Anybody give me 55? Looking 55. Anybody 55? Adam Chambers at 55. Now looking 60. Anybody give me 60? Anybody give me 60? Any 60? Anybody $60? Midnight is out at 55. Midnight's out at 55. This is a really nice roll of 1954 pennies. Really, really nice roll of 1954s. Got a $60 bid from Farm Dog. $60 from Farm Dog, looking for bid to 65. Anybody give me 65? Adam Chambers at 65, looking for 70. 65 now, looking for 70. Anybody give me a $70 bid? 65 now, looking for 70. Anybody give me a $70 bid? Anybody $70 bid? 65, looking 70. Anybody 70? Nobody 70? I start counting it down to Adam Chambers at 65 now, if we're going to do that. Start counting it down to 65. Adam Chambers, $65 now going once. Adam Chambers, $65 now going twice. All in, all done. Now looking bid of 70 now. Anybody looking bid a 70? Need a bid of 70. These things in an MS66 are $100 coins individually. All in, all done. We're sold to Adam Chambers at $65. Okay, let's do this. Yep, $100 coin, 66 red. I don't think either one of these coins on the end are 66 red, but this is a machine wrapped roll. I have no idea. Now, let's take a look at this. We've got that one. We've got another one here. And here's another one. 1954. I'll move this over and show you. It's 1954 plain. We got a total of 4. That's Quattro rolls. Here, this one's toned right there. Nice toning. We got 4 rolls. 4 rolls. And they're at $65. I'm going to go from the top down. Adam, you want one at 65? You want another one at 65? Would you like 2 and 65? Maybe 3 or all 4? Let me know. Give me a bin plus a number at 65. You already got your one. Or, of course, you can just say pass. Take your 1 for 65 and not worry about it. You get 1, 2, 3, or 4, sir. Coin Junkie. Hey, Coin Junkie. How you doing, buddy? I had not seen you in a while. Glad you're doing okay up there in Canada. There we go. Adam Chambers takes 1. So we're going to offer 1 at 65 to Farm Dog. You want 1 at 65, Farm Dog? Farm Dog will take 1 at 65. Now, here's your chance. Anybody else can take 1 at 65. I've got 1 for each of them. Then I've got 1 for anybody else who wants to bin 1 at 65. We've got Tim Morrell, bin 1 at 65. Now we got 1 roll left. 1 roll left, bin at 65. Anybody give me a bin at 65? Hey, Danny. How do you pronounce that? Is that Mikowski? Or is it Michalski? I think it's Mikowski. Need 1 more sale at 65. Anybody else at 65? 1954 BU roll. 1954 Philadelphia BU roll. These are really, really tough to get. Got 1 left. Anybody want to take it? Nobody take it at 65? Okay. We'll pass on it for now. We'll pass on it for now. We'll move on to the next item. 1938. It's a 1938 roll. I'm not going to say the coins are all necessarily 65 or better. I am going to peel the tape off of it, though, because we do want to see a little bit inside to figure out what's in here. There's the top coin. That is an XF coin. So it's 1938. We're going to start this off at $1, folks. Who'll give me $1 for it? Hey, Robert Folk, how you doing, buddy? Hey, look, there's a Woody. Start this roll off cheap. This is a $1 roll. $1 roll. Anybody $1 roll? $1 Coin Junkie now. Coin Junkie, $1 looking 2. Anybody give me a bid of 125? Anybody give me 125? Now 225. Now needed 225. Now 325. Now 525. Anybody give me 525? Look a bit of 525. Got a bit of 5. Looking a bit of 525. Anybody 525? We're doing 25-cent increments on these rolls here because we're starting them all at $1 a piece. Let people get into a little bit lower bidding increment amounts here. So we're doing 525, 625, now 1025, now 1020, actually 1050, now 1050, need a bid of 1050. Got a bid of 10, look a bid of 1050, anybody give me a bid of 1050. Now 15, Donna Mac at $15, now looking for a bid of 16, anybody give me a bid of 16. Now look at 15, give me a bid of 16, anybody bid of 16. Put that lid back on and flip them over. Now that's not the color of the coin on the inside of that. That's actually just the plastic reflecting back at you. I'm just showing the condition of the coin underneath it. Looks like a nice XF coin. Midnight Silver gives me a bid of 20, and then Donna back at 21. Got a bid of 21 now. Got a bid of 21, looking bid of 22. Anybody give me a bid of 22? Looking bid of 22. Hello, Wanda. Now got a bid of 21, looking bid of 22. Got Midnight with a bid of 22. Got a Midnight bid of 22, looking bid of 23 now. Now a bid of 22, looking money bid of 23. Anybody money bid of 23? Need a money bid of 23. Got a money bid of 23. Anybody bid of 23? Now 23. Got a $23 bid now looking for 24. $23 bid now money bid of 24. Anybody money bid now 25. Now 25 now bid of 25 looking bid of money bid of 26. I bid of 25 looking money bid of 26. Anybody 26? No bid of 26 out there. How many times do I want you to hit it? Bill, you just enjoy yourself. You just watch the show and enjoy yourself. I know you're sweating beads of sweat there. Oh, how many times do I want him to hit the like button? Hopefully only once, or an odd number. Till it turns blue. That's right. Smash it till it turns blue. Now going once to Midnight Silver Run at $25. Now going twice, Midnight Silver Run at $25. Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody can bid at 26. Now bids of 26 out there. We're sold to Midnight Silver Run at $25. Now, here's what we're going to do with this. I have... How many of these do I have? I have 4 of these. Poor little guys. 1939. Or 1938, I'm sorry. 1938, I got 4 rolls. Here's what we're going to do. Instead of Midnight's $25, we're going to bin these at $19 a piece. We're going to bin them at $19. $19. Midnight, you're going to take your 1. Do you want any of the other 3? You're going to get your 1 at $19. You want any of the other 3? All right, Donna says she wants 1, whatever Midnight doesn't take. He can have all 4. If Midnight takes all 4 at $19 a piece, we're done. Okay, Midnight gets his 1 at 19. Now we got Donna at 1 at 19. Now Midnight and Donna 1 each at 19. Anybody else at 1 at 19? Anybody want to bin one of these XF or better rolls of 1938 Lincoln cents at $19? Anybody $19? This is a sale now, no bids. It's just a sale. Bin 1 or bin 2. Anybody out there can bin 1 or bin 2. 1938 rolls, $19 a piece. I hear crickets. I think I honestly hear crickets. It's too cold outside here for crickets. It's only about 30 degrees. Nobody else? Okay. We'll go ahead and pass on the other 2. Oh, there's Quads. Quads wants 1. Okay. Quads will take 1. Got anybody else wants the last roll? Last roll, 1938. Yeah, I know, Donna. That's why I'm happy I live in southern North Carolina. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next item up for bids. Next item up for bids is going to be a 1939 roll. It's going to be very similar to the 1938 roll you just saw. Midnight will take 1 more. Okay, Midnight will take the last 38 roll. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now we got a 1939 roll starting at $1. Got $1 looking $1.25. Anybody give me $1.25? Anybody $1.25? Got a bid $1 looking $1.25. Anybody $1.25? And this is 1939 Philadelphia here. This is a nice roll. It's an XF roll. Sold for $50 when it did sell. Looking $1.25. $1.25. Sir Reg $1.25 looking $1.50. Now we got a $5 bid. Quads, $5 bid looking $5.25. Anybody give me a $5.25? Anybody give me $5.25? Need a better bid of $5.25? Now we got a bid of 6 looking bid of $6.25. Anybody $6.25? Anybody $6.50? $6.25. $6.25 now, Sir Reg looking bid of $6.50. Anybody give me a bid of $6.50? Looking bid of $6.50. Anybody $6.50? Got a bid of $6.25 now. Looking bid of $6.50. Now bid of $6.50. Now 7 to Yo Man. Yo Man, $7 bid. Now looking bid of $7.25. Anybody $7.25? Looking bid of $7.25. Need a bid of $7.25 now. Bill, I'm sure you do, buddy. I wish you were anywhere but where you are. Anywhere good, anyway. Now $7.25. Sir Reg $7.25. Looking bid of $7.50. Anybody $7.50? Looking bid of $7.50. Anybody give me a bid of $7.50? Anybody $7.50? All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the bidding. We got Yo Man there at $7.50, so we'll count his bid at $7.50. Now Quads at $8. Go ahead and stop the bidding, Jess. Quads bid at 8 is our high bid right now. Bid of 8. We're going to sell these. We're going to sell these straight out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of these. I'm going to sell them straight out at $7 a roll. Straight out $7 a roll. Who wants to take a roll? Quads, you'll take one at $7, right? You'll take one at $7. You want more than one? Quads, you want more than one, buddy? I can get you more than one. Quads will take one. Quads will take one. Our second bidder was Yeoman. I'm sorry. Yeah, Yeoman. Yeoman will take one. Sureg will take one. And then, let's see. Dynamac will take one. I think I've got them all spoken for already. So we got Quads, Yeoman, Sureg, Dynamac, and Tim Morrell. That's where we've got these accounted for. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. Got them all accounted for. Thank you. I appreciate it very much, everybody. Next item up for bids is 1939D roll. 1939D. I think that means there were 50 coins in the roll. I don't think it means there were $50 at one point in time. It's a pretty nice roll, 1939D. I've never been through it, nor has anybody else who knows anything about coins. The guy who put these together lived in Florida, and he had these rolls over a lengthy period of time. And when I got them, they were in a large box altogether. There was 100 rolls altogether. And I'm pretty sure I paid somewhere around $5 a roll for these, maybe $5 to $10 a roll. So I know that they're valuable rolls. They're good rolls. They've all got nice coins in them. So we started this off at $1, got a $2 bid, then $5 bid, then $6. Now $6 bid, now looking for 6 1/4, $6.25. Anybody $6.25? Now $6 bid, now looking at $6.25. Anybody give me $6.25? Now $7. Now $7, looking for $7.25. Anybody give me $7.25? Give me a bid of $7.25. Anybody bid of $7.25? Looking bid of $7.25. Looking $7.25. Anybody $7.25? No $7.25. I guess we're just going to have to go ahead and start working on counting this down. The Midnight Silver Run at $7. Going once now, the Midnight Silver Run at $7. Now your bid is good at $7 Midnight, unless you want a bid at $8. You're still high bid at $7. So high bid at $7, going once. Midnight Silver Run at $7, going once. Now going twice. Midnight Silver Run at $7. All in, all done, folks. Anybody want a bid of 7 1/4? No bid of 7 1/4. Need a 7 1/4. Now we're sold to Midnight Silver Run at $7. Sold Midnight Silver Run at $7. I appreciate it, sir. Let's take a look at what's inside here. These are nice. Yeah, these are nice VF XF Plus coins. They've all got nice full wheat lines. Yeah, I think you'll like this roll. You're very welcome, sir, and hello, Trapperman. All right, we did 1939D. Now let's move on. 1939S. 1939 San Francisco. These are VF or better coins. Here's your top coin in the roll. I'm not going to bother going through a whole lot of these coins because there's no need. They're all pretty nice condition. I'll dump some of them out and show you the next coin down. There's the next coin down for you. That one XF to AU in condition. We've got a $4 bid with Adam Connor. $4 bid, now looking for a bid of 4.5. 4 now looking 4.5. Anybody give me a bid of 4.5? Anybody 4.5? Now Dynamac at 6. Now Dynamac at 6, looking bid of 7. Anybody bid of 7? Had a bid of 6, looking bid of 7. Anybody bid of 7? How about 6 1/4? Anybody 6 1/4? Now there's Tim Morrell at 7. Tim Morrell at 7. Now looking bid of 7.5. Anybody give me a bid of 7.5? Got a bid of 7, looking bid of 7.5. Anybody give me a bid of 7.5? Looking for a bid of 7.5 now. Anybody bid of 7.5? Got a bid of 7, looking bid of 7.5. Anybody bid of 7.5? No bid of 7.5. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Tim Morrell at $7. Start counting it down, Tim Morrell at $7. These coins are worth at least a quarter a piece. Given that they're worth a quarter a piece, we've got a $12.50 roll at a minimum here. At a quarter a piece. Going twice now. Going twice. We got Dynamac. Okay, I'm sorry. We got Dynamac in there now, $7.50. Got a Dynamac $7.50 bid looking for an 8. Now we got an 8 from Tim Morrell looking for $8.50. Anybody $8.50? Anybody $8.50? These rolls are selling for well below market value. You guys don't have to worry about these not being worth what you're paying for them. And I'm glad you're getting them for these prices. I just needed to get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Got an $8.50 bid from Dynamac looking for 9. $8.50 now looking 9. Anybody give me a $9 bid? The fang tooth scent. The lighting is hitting this one just right. He looks like a buck tooth. Sucker for S rolls, huh? Tim gives me a $9 bid. $9 bid now looking bid of 10. Anybody give me a bid of 10? Anybody give me a bid of 10? 9.5 will do it. Now 9, need a money bid of 10. Need a money bid of 10. Look at money bid of 10. Anybody money bid of 10? No money bid of 10. Let's go ahead and start counting it down at 9. Start counting it down at 9. Now we got Trapper Man, $10. Trapper Man, $10. Looking bid at 10.5. Looking bid at 10.5. Anybody give me 10.5? Looking bid at 10.5. Anybody 10.5, 11? Now looking 10.5, 11. Anybody give me 10.5, 11? Donna Mac says she's out. Thank you very much, Donna. Bid at 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11? Got a $10 bid. Adam Connor's out now. And we got 10.5. Tim Morrell, 10.5. Looking for $11 bid. Now need $11 bid. Anybody $11 bid? $10.5 bid. Looking $11 bid. Now money bid 11. Now money bid 11. Anybody money bid 11? Nobody bid 11. There's Trapper Man, $11. $11 now looking bid at 12. Anybody bid at 12? Looking money bid at 12. Looking money bid at 12. Anybody money bid at 12? Now money bid at 12. Tim Morrell is out now. Looking Trapper Man, $11. $11 going once now. Going once to Trapper Man, $11, and $11 now going twice. Trapper Man, looking bid at 12. Anybody give me a bid at 12? All in, all done. It looks like we're going to be sold. $11, sold $11 to Trapper Man. I appreciate it, Trapper Man. Now, we do have another roll of these. We do have another roll of 1939S Trapper Man. Would you like them at $11, or should I sell them to Tim Morrell? I can sell them to you at $11, or sell them to Tim Morrell at $11, either way. That's your second roll right there. Tim Morrell, I saw your tattoo. The clock on your hand, that's really cool. All right, Trapper Man says give it to Tim. Tim, you want it for $11, don't you? You'll take it, that's for sure. $11 roll, 1939S, there you go. Man, that's cheap. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, here we go. I appreciate it, folks. You guys are wonderful. 1961. This is an original machine-wrapped roll, Manufacturer's Trust Company. That's what it says on it, Manufacturer's Trust Company. It's an original machine roll. We're starting it at $1. $1, anybody $1? Give me $1 bid. Anybody give me $1 bid? Got a $5 bid from Donna Mac, looking for $5 1/4. $5 looking for $5 1/4. Anybody $5 1/4? $5.25. Now we got an $8 bid looking for $8.25. Anybody give me a bid at $8.25? Anybody give me a bid at $8.25? Can you bid $8.25? Can you bid $8.25? Anybody $8.25? Now 9. Now 9 looking $9.25. Anybody $9.25? Now 9 looking $9.25. Now 11 looking $11.50. Anybody $11.50? Now 11 $11.50. Anybody $11.50? Hello, Paul. Now got a bid of 12. Now got a bid of 12. Trapper Man's out. Got a bid of 12 from Donna Mac. Donna Mac, $12 bid, now looking for 13. Got $12 bid, now looking for 13. Anybody give me a $13 bid? $13 bid. $13 bid or 12.5? 12.5 will do it. Try a $13 bid. Anybody give me a $13 bid? A $12.5 bid, now looking for 13. Anybody? $12? $12 bid, now looking for 13. Anybody give me a $13 bid? No $13 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Donna Mac. I tell you what, instead of counting it down, let's just do it this way. Instead of counting it down, let's just stop the bidding. Stop the bidding, and we'll do this. I have a grand total of 4 of these rolls. Now, here's the deal. I've got 3 of them from this particular bank, this Manufacturer's Trust. I've got this one, I've got this one, and I've got this one that are all in solid, nice BU condition, no torn paper, no ripped ends, no nothing. And so what we can do with these is $10 a piece. If I could do $10 a piece, I'd do 1 to Donna Mac, 1 to Mike Birchman, and 1 to Trapper Man. How does that sound? $10 a piece. That's right, the old M&T Bank. We've got 1 for Donna Mac, 1 for Mike Birchman, 1 for Trapper Man. $10 a piece. How's that sound, folks? Trapper Man says deal. What about Mike Birchman? Mike Birchman says thank you, and Donna Mac says bin too. Okay. So I've got that. Now, I've got a special deal for the first one of the 3 of you. First one of the 3 of you who says bin, you can have a second roll here. And this one's got a problem. See that? It's split open. First one that says bin, Trapper Man said bin, you're going to get it for $1. Trapper Man's going to get it for $1. No, wait a minute. Mike Birchman said it first. I'm sorry. Who was first, Jess? I think it was Mike Birchman. I think Mike Birchman said it for $1. He didn't know he was getting it for $1, but I think he did say it first. Or was it Trapper Man? I can't remember which one of them said it. I wasn't watching the chat when I told him to bin now. Okay, Trapper was the first after the offer. Okay. So Trapper Man was the first after the offer. He'll get this one for $1. So you see, that's what happens when you listen carefully. Now, what you guys don't know, but I'm going to tell you. I got 4 more of these rolls right here. Now, I'm going to offer them to the 3 people who've already bought. We're going to move your other bin price down to $8 and see if you want to buy 2 for $16. Any of you guys want to buy 2 for $16? We've got Donna, Trapper Man, and Mike Birchman. 2 for $16, folks. Say yes or no. 2 for $16? Mike Birchman says he'll take 2 for $16, so we've got a second one for Mike Birchman. And move the other 3 that you got up above, move those down to $8. Trapper Man says yes. Donamac says yes. That gives me 1 roll remaining. 1 roll remaining. And I am going to ask Party Pickle to give me... Hang on a second. Let me do this. Hang on. Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. I've got a piece of paper sitting here that has something written on it that's going to gauge who gets this last roll that I've got right here. This last roll, Manufacturers Trust Company. It's the last roll, 1961 BU. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have Party Pickle give me a number from 1 to 60. Give me 1 number from number 1 through number 60. Any number 1 to 60, sir. You hearing me, Party Pickle? 1 to 60. Hey, Chase, how you doing, buddy? Where's Party Pickle? Why do you show 2 more on the sheet? I don't know. Let's see. I had a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grand total of 8 is what I had. That's what they are. 8 of them. Party Pickle said 19. Now with the number 19, this is what this means. Oops, I put it upside down. There you go, right there. What number was it? Party Pickle said 19. The number's 19. Donna Mac gets it. She's going to get this last roll for free. 1 to 20 was Donna Mac. 21 to 40 was Trapper. And 41 to 60 would be Mike. Congratulations, Donna. You won the roll. You can thank Party Pickle. You can give him his part of the money anytime. But you won that roll for free. All right, now we're going to go back to, where are we going to go back to? Let's go back to the Dynalite. All right, there we go. So we got a Dynamac with a 0 on there, we should have. So we've got Dynamac, Trapper Man, and Mike Birchman. We've got Trapper Man got his. Now you need a Trapper Man on the last roll at $8. Trapper Man on the last roll at $8. That's what you're looking for that you haven't been able to find. Very last roll, $8, Trapper Man. There you go. We sort through that. Now Donna Mac is going to get 3 rolls, and 2 of them are $16, and the third one is free. Trapper Man will get 3 rolls. The first 2 are $16, and the third one is $1 because it has a tear in it. And Mike Birchman will get two rolls at $8. So that's the way it would. $2 at $8 a piece. 2 rolls at $8 a piece, $16. So Donna Mac, you're out $16 for 3 rolls. Trapper Man, you're out $17 for 3 rolls. Mike Birchman, you're out $16 for 2 rolls. And that's the way that works. Now, moving on. How about this? 1973. 1973 San Francisco. Got a 1973 San Francisco roll, and these are BU rolls. They're hand-folded over at the ends. We're going to start this. Yes, I'm confusing myself. That's why I decided to move on. We got Chase at $5, $5 bid already. We're looking for $5.25. Now $5.25, looking for $6. Looking for $5.50. $5.50 anyway. Now we got 6, 7, 8, and you guys haven't seen any of the coins yet. Got $8 bid now. There. Ooh, that's pretty. $8 bid, now 9. Now $9 bid. $9 bid, Chase Carlisle looking 10. Now 10, Kelly Michaud. Hello, Kelly. Kelly at 10. Jessica Bartlett. You'll have to register with us if you haven't done so already. Now make sure that you're registered so your bids can count. We've got a $13 bid, Donna Mack now. Donna Mack at $13. $13 looking for a, $13.50 bid. Now $13.50. Anybody $13.50? Donna Mack at 13, looking 13.5. Anybody give me a bid of 13.5? Anybody 13.5? Now Stonecutter 15. Stonecutter 15, now looking a bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? You send an email, Jessica, with your real name, which is probably what your YouTube name is, and your PayPal email address. And you send it to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Got Paul Hampton, $17. $17 bids, our high bidder, Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, $17. Now bid of 17, looking bid of 18. Need a bid of 18. Anybody give me a bid of 18? Got a bid of 17, looking bid of 18. Anybody give me a bid of 18? Looking bid of 18 now. Let's take a couple of these coins out, flip them over. Now, Stonecutter, $18. $18 bid, now looking 19. $18 bid, looking 19. Anybody give me a $19 bid? $18 bid, looking $19 bid. Anybody give me a $19 bid? There's the other side of that coin. Really nice coins, actually. 1973 S. Got $18 bid, looking 19. Anybody give me a $19 bid? No $19 bid? We're going once to Stonecutter at $18. I tell you what. Stop the bidding. Stop the presses. 3 words you love to hear a newspaperman say. Stop the presses. We're going to do this. Let's see. Where are we going to go back to? I'm going to say $12. I'll say $12. $12 is a good price. $12 is a good price. We're going to go ahead from our highest bidder go down. Highest bidder go down, Paul Hampton. I'm sorry, Stonecutter. Stonecutter, how many of these would you like at $12? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 of them. How many would you like at $12? 1 or more, sir. If more than 1, please just say bin plus the number that you want when I call your name. So Stonecutter wants 2. He gets 2. We got 6 left. 2 with 6 left. Paul Hampton, you want 2. Okay, next one down, Jim Fletcher. I'm sorry, not Jim Fletcher. Stonecutter, see Tim Morrell. Yeah, Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher wants 1. So we got Stonecutter for 2, Paul Hampton for 2, Jim Fletcher for 1. Now, who's behind Jim Fletcher? The bidder behind Jim Fletcher was Stonecutter, so we're going to go behind him, and the bid behind him was Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman. How many would you like, sir? I don't see you on there. At $12. At $12, how many would you like, sir? Mike Birchman wants 1. Mike Birchman wants 1 at $12. Now $12 looking behind 12. The next bid behind Mike Birchman, well, it was actually Donna Mack. Donna, did you get in here yet? Donna, how many do you want? Donna wants 1. Sorry, Donna wants 1. That leaves us with 1 remaining. 1 remaining will go to, let's do Kelly. That get everybody? No, it did not get everybody. We actually had Tim Morrell, I think, had a higher bid. Yeah, Tim Morrell had a $12 bid before Kelly got in there. So Tim Morrell's $12 bid will get him the last one. Sorry, Kelly. It's Tim Morrell. Hey, John. Saw you were watching from work when we pulled out your nice coin out of the reveal earlier today. Ain't that cool? All right, that's all 8. I appreciate it, folks. All 8 rolls are gone now. 73S. Now we've got this. These things are great if you want to show that the coins have been in the tube for a long time, but they're not hard to open. They're just not real easy to open either. But this is a tube like that, and this is 1961 Philadelphia. Now, these have been in this roll for a long time, but this is 1961 Philadelphia. 1961 Philadelphia, going to start the bidding at $1. Start the bidding at $1. $3.25. Jim Fletcher, look a bid of $3.50. Now a bid of $3.25. Look a bid of $3.50. Anybody $3.50? Need a $3.50 bid. Anybody $3.50 bid? Now we've got midnight silver run at $5. $5 looking $5.25. Anybody $5.25 looking $5.25? Anybody give me a bid of $5.25? Need a bid of $5.25. Now quads at $5.50. Now looking $5.75. Anybody $5.75? Look a bit of $5.75 now. Look a bit of $5.75. Quads at $5.50. Look a bit of $5.75. Anybody give me a bit of $5.75? Looking for a bit of $5.75. Anybody? Now midnight just crashes it. Bid of $7. Got a bit of $7. Look a bit of $7.5. Anybody give me a bit of $7.5? Now John's a little behind. Needs a bit of $7.5 now. Got a bit of $7 now in the $7.25. $7.25. $7.5. Anybody give me $7.25? $7.5. Anybody $7.25? $7.5? No bid of $7.25. $7.5. Anybody $7.25? $7.5? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We got $7.25 out of John, and we got John and Midnight basically fighting over it, I think. And now Midnight Silver runs at 8. Got John at $7.25, Midnight at 8. Let me do this. You guys go ahead and stop the bidding now because I'm not going to listen to you anymore anyway. We got 3 rolls of these. I got 3 rolls. One of them is in the hard pack roll. This is the kind that you have to heat to get the coins out of. Now this kind here, what I call the pipe bomb roll, which is the caps on both ends, you can just pull the caps off of it and coax the coins out and they'll come out. But these other tubes here are known for having really high quality coins in them. But we've got 2 of those rolls and we've got 1 of the pipe bomb rolls. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take our highest bidder. The highest bidder that we had was Midnight Silver Run at $8. I'm going to offer him one of these at $5. You want one at $5, sir? I'm sure you do. And then we're going to do one for John L. at $5. And then we will do one for Quads at $5. And that's all I've got, it's the 3 rolls. Actually, no, I got 2 more. Sorry, I got 2 more in here. But the other 2 are a little bit different. This one's a rattle, shake, and roll. This one's got 1961 Philadelphia in it as well, and I've got another one of these. So I've got 1 for $5. Let's see, 1 for $5 we did to Midnight. 1 for $5 we did to John L. 1 for $5 we did to Quads. Now, for any of the 3 of you guys, if you want a second on these rolls, just say so. Just tell me you want a second. Chase will get to you eventually, sir. We're working on it. Just tell me you want a second. Any of the 3 of you. John will take a second. Anybody else take a second? And Midnight. So John and Midnight will take a second at $5 on that 1961. And that's half the auction, folks. Half the auction gone in an hour. Working out well for us, I think. What's this? Sometimes I don't even know myself. Okay, I got it. All right, so the next item that we have up for bids, 1969D. 1969D, this is one of the old red penny rolls. In this particular one, we're going to show you the condition of the coin on the end. We start this one at $1. And Chase already has a bid of $7 in, so we got a bid of $7, we can bid of $7.25. Got a bid of $7, we can bid of $7.25. Anybody give me a bid of $7.25? Looking bid of $7.25. Anybody $7.25? Looking bid of $7.25. Anybody give me a bid of $7.25 bid? $7.25. Anybody $7.25? Got John at $7.5. $7.5 now looking 8. $7.5 looking 8. Anybody $8 bid? $8 bid now looking 8.5. Anybody 8.5? Got $8 bid looking 8.5. Anybody give me 8.5? Got a $9 bid. $9 bid, Paul Hampton. Look a bid of 9.5. 9.5. Anybody give me 9.5, 10. Chase Carlisle, $10 looking 11. $10 looking 11. Anybody give me $11 bid? $10 11. Anybody give me $11 bid? Jim Fletcher says he wants to do 50 cents. Oh, no, he wanted to do 10.50. 10.50 worked. Daniel Sauce comes in $11. Hello, Daniel. And then $12. $12 John L. John L's $12 bid, now looking 12.5. Anybody give me a $12.5 bid? Now 13 Paul Hampton looking 13.5. Now 14 looking 14.5. Anybody give me a bid of 14.5? Anybody 14.5? Looking a bid of 14.5. Need a bid of 14.5. Looking a bid of 14.5. Anybody 14.5? Got a bid of 15, and now got a bid of 15 from Paul Hampton. Now Joe says he's out. Was Joe ever in? I guess Joe's out and wasn't ever in. That's okay. Now I got a 15.5, and now 16. Got a $16 bid from Daniel Sauce. Looking bid of 17. Anybody give me a bid of 17? Now Paul Hampton, 17. Now 16.01. Chase Carlisle, 16.01. Now he bid 17, but he's a little bit too late. Looking for a bid of 17.5. 17.5, 18 now. 18, John L. Now looking bid of 18.5. Anybody 18.5? Looking bid of 18.5. Anybody bid of 18.5? Now 20, Paul Hampton. All right, let's go ahead and shut this down. Let me shut this down right here where it is. I've got my two higher bidders right now. Jim tried to bid 17.5. A little bit late on that. Okay, we're going to stop the bidding. We're going to stop the bidding here. We're going to do another game. Whoever wins the game is going to get a roll at $12. Somebody else will get another roll at $12 because I got two of them. But we're going to do a game. And this is going to be the game. We're going to do a number. And that number is going to be a number I'm going to write down. And you cannot go over this number. But whoever gets closest to this number will get that first roll there at $12. Games are good. I like games. Your number is going to be 1 to 100. 1 to 100. And whoever is the closest to my number without going over will get this roll at $12. The first one at $12. And the second closest at $12. So you get two people. First and second closest will get the $12. You can't tie another person. You have to be a different number. But you have to pay the $12 now. You're not going to get it for free. You're going to be able to pay $12. This is the opportunity to be able to pay $12 for the roll. First person to each number. I'll give you another second or two. This is without going over, folks. It's $12. What about Paul Hampton? Paul Hampton, what do you mean? Okay. All right, just stop the entries. Yeah, I know, Chase. First person to the number wins it. Let's go ahead and stop this one. There we go. We got it stopped. And here's the number, 74. 74 was the number, so the closest to the number without going over would be quads at 73. The next closest without going over was Chase Carlisle at 69. So this is a quads roll with Chase Carlisle getting the second roll at $12. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That's one way of doing it. Just play a game. All right, there's those two. Here's our next roll. 1965. 1965, it's going to be a machine-wrapped roll. 1965, going to start this off at $1. 25-cent increments. Anybody bid a $1? Bid a $1, get me started $1. Anybody bid a $1, get me started $1 on this one. Chase Carlisle starts at 3. 3 now, 325. Anybody 325? Need a bid of 325, now 4. Now a bid of 425. Need a bid of 425. Anybody 425? Hello, Akram. Got a bid of 5 now. Got a bid of 5. Looking for the bid of 525. Anybody 525? Looking bid of 525. Anybody 525? Looking bid of 550 now. Looking 575 now. 625. 625. Need a 625. Anybody 625? That's right. Typewriter stamped. Now Chase bids a 10. Bids a 10. Now bid a 1025. Now bid a 1050. I'm sorry, 1050. Anybody bid a 1050? Look a bid of 1050. Anybody 1050? John L 1050. John L gives me 1050. Looking for 11. Got 1050 bid now. Looking 11. Anybody give me a bid 11? 1050 bid now. Give me a bid 11. And now 12. Akram bids 12. Akram bids 12. Now 12 and a half. 12 now 12 and a half. Anybody give me a bid of 12 and a half? Anybody 12 and a half? Any bid of 12 and a half? Looking 12 and a half. Anybody 12 and a half? No bid of 12.5. Nobody 12.5. We're going to go ahead and start counting down. If not 12.5, now 20, 12.5, looking 12.5. Chase Carlisle says 12 half. 12 half now 13. Anybody $13 bid? Anybody $13 bid looking $13 bid? Anybody give me $13 bid? Any $13 bid? John tries 12, now 13. John 13 now. John 13 looking bid of John. 14 looking bid of 14. Anybody give me a bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? 13 half. Chase Carlisle looking for 14 now. Chase Carlisle 13.5 looking bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Looking bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? 13 half going once now. 13 half going twice. All in, all done, folks. Make sure you get your bids in quick. And it looks like we're going to be sold to Chase Carlisle. 13 half, 13.50. There we go. Chase Carlisle, 13 half. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Mucho apreciado. What's our next item here? Next item here is going to be this 1963. This is a 1963 roll that is in a very old wrapper. 1963 Philadelphia roll in a very old wrapper. I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to take a chance on tearing the wrapper. The wrapper is in really great shape as it sits. I'm going to start this off at $1. Anybody start me at $1 or this roll at $1? $1, folks. Anybody start me $1? $2 Trapper Man looking for $2.25. Got a $2 bid looking for $2.25. Now $4 looking for $4.25. 4 looking for 4 1/4. 5 looking for 5 1/4. Anybody 5 1/4? Anybody 5.25? Now 7 looking 7.25. Anybody 7.25 looking 7.25? Need an $8 bid now. $8 now. $8.25. Matthew Kinney, if you have not registered yet, you'll need to get registered with us before we can count your bid, sir. Let's send an email to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Tell us your real name, your YouTube screen name, and your PayPal email address so that we can be sure we can bill you as soon as the auction is over. I appreciate it, sir. Once you get registered, we'll recognize your bids. $9 bid, now 9.5. 9.5. Chase, I see John L. 9.5. 9.50 bid, 9.50 bid. John L. looking bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Looking bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? No bid of 10. Going to start counting down to John L. 9.20, 9.50, 9.50 now. Nope, it's John L. 9.50, not Chase Carlisle. Here we go. John L. 9.50 going once. John L. 9.50 going once, looking for a $10 bid. Anybody $10 bid? Looking $10 bid. Now going twice. Now we got a $10 bid. $10 bid. Paul Hampton. Matthew, it's a real simple process. We can recognize your bid as soon as we have your information. We can send you a bill at the end of the auction. All you have to do is send us an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Just tell us you're Matthew Kinney and what your email address is for PayPal payments, and we'll be perfectly fine to accept your bid directly thereafter. Now we got Paul Hampton, $11. $11 bid now, looking 11.5. Anybody 11.5? Looking $11.5 bid. Need $11.5 bid. Anybody $11.5 bid? Paul Hampton, $11, looking 11.5. Now Paul Hampton at 50. No, Paul Hampton, your bid is high, $11. You don't have to worry about bidding higher now. Your bid's higher at $11, $11 bid. Anybody 11.5? No bid 11.5? Start counting it down. Paul Hampton, $11. Now Chase Carlisle, 12. Paul, you can bid your 15 now if you want to, but there's a $12 high bid now. $12 high bid, looking bid at 12.5. Looking bid at 12.5. Now anybody 12.5, looking a bid at 12.5. Now Paul's 15. Now Paul $15. I'm looking for 15.5. Anybody 15.5? $15 bid now, looking for 15.5. Anybody 15.5? Paul going once now, 15. And Paul going twice now, 15. All in, all done, folks. Final warning, final shot. Give me a bid of 15.5 or above. Nope, we're sold to Paul. $15. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now we're going to move on. Move on here. What are we looking at now? 1962, Philadelphia. 1962 Philadelphia, old hand-wrapped roll. Wrapped in April of 1962. I'm going to start this off at $1. Anybody give me $1? Chicago Transit Authority is where this comes from. Got a $3 bid, now looking 3.5. Anybody 3.25? Anybody 3.25? Looking bid at 3.25. Got a bid of $3, looking for 3.25. Anybody 3.25? 3.50 now, 3.75. Anybody 3.75? Anybody 375? Anybody 375? Now 5. Now 5 looking for 5 1/4. 525. Anybody 525? Looking bid of 525. Got a bid of 5 looking bid of 525. Anybody 525? Looking bid of 525. Need a bid of 525. Anybody 525? And this is 1962 Philadelphia. Now got a bid of 6. Now got a bid of 6 out of John. Now a bid of 650. Anybody 650? Now got a 7 out of Joe McBride. 7 out of Joe McBride looking for 7.5. Anybody 7.5? 750. Anybody 750? 750 looking bid of 750. Anybody 750? Now 10 out of DRS. DRS $10 now looking for a bid of 1050. Anybody 1050? Got a bid of 10 looking bid of 1050. Anybody 1050? Anybody 1050 looking bid of 1050. Now Joe will bid 11. Bid 11 now looking 12. Anybody bid of 12? Anybody bid of 12 looking bid of 12? Now got a bid 11 looking bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Now bid of 12 looking bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Got Joe bid 11 looking bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Need a bid of 12. DRS bid of 12. Bid of 12 now looking bid of 13. Got a bid of 12 looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a $12 bid looking bid of 13. Anybody 13? We got Joe and DRS active bidders. Need a bid of 12.5. There's 12.5 Joe McBride. 12.5 Joe McBride looking bid of 13. Now bid of 13 Chase Carl. Chase Carlisle bid of 13. Now DRS bid of 13. Chase Carlisle came first. Chase Carlisle came first, $13. Now looking bid of 13.5. 13.5 14. Anybody bid of 13.5 14? Any 13.5 14? Anybody 13.5 14? Joe McBride's out. 13.5 DRS. Now looking bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Got a bid of 13.5. Need a bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Now bid of 14. Now bid of 14. Paul Hampton bid of 14. Now bid of 14.5. Anybody bid of 14.5? Looking bid of 14.5. 1962. These were what, mere 3 months after you were born? 4162. Now I got a bid of 14 looking bid of 15. Now I got a 14.5 looking bid of 15. Anybody 15? Got DRS 14.5 looking bid of 15. Anybody bid of 15? Looking bid of 15. Anybody 15? Here, let me do this. Make it look a little bit easier on your eyes. Now a bid of 14.5 looking bid of 15. Now we got Chase Carlisle at $15. $15 looking bid of 15.5. Looking bid of 15.5. Anybody 15.5? And Paul Hampton, 15.5. Now looking bid of 16. Anybody 16? Looking bid of 16. Anybody get a bid of 16? Anybody money bid of 16? Looking money bid of 16. DRS is out at the 15.5 level. 15.5 Paul Hampton now. 15.5 Paul Hampton, Chase Carlisle 16. $16. $16 now. $16 now looking bid of 16.5. Anybody 16.5? Looking bid of 16.5. Midnight Silver Run, typically a 63 or 64 is going to be one of those years where the mint mark was placed into the dies by hand. And a number of years ago, people thought that the placement of the mint mark actually made a big difference, but it really doesn't. And that's what we ended up with there. So we're going twice now. Chase Carlisle, $16. Going twice. All in, all done, folks. Any other bidders? Now Paul at 17. Paul bid 17. We're not sold to Chase. We're Paul at 17. $17. I tell you what. You two guys are at each other's neck over this. It wasn't Party Pickle at 17. It was Paul Hampton at 17. And Paul Hampton's $17 bid. Let's do it this way. I got two of these. One of them has a little tear at the end of it, right there. And I'm not sure that it has... Yeah, it does. This was wrapped in 4/6/62, so it was merely a week after the other. 4/1/62 and 4/6/62. I've got one for each of you, Paul Hampton and Chase Carlisle. You guys fighting over it. I'll give them to you at 15 apiece. How about that? Give them to you 15 apiece. Just say yes or bin or anything like that to confirm that you'll take it at 15. Chase Carlisle says winner, winner, chicken dinner. And Paul Hampton says bin. I'll put these back in here just like that. Come out with the next item up for bids. Next item up for bids, I think we're going to do it down here because it looks better down there. It's actually easier to see. There you go. Let me zoom back. Oh, that's as far back as I can go. Let's go way back. All right, here we go. Lot 21, 1957 Philadelphia plastic tube roll. We're going to start this at $1. We got Yo Man at $5. $5 bid. Now looking for a bid of 5.5. 5 now looking 5.5. Anybody give me a bid of 5.5? Anybody 5.5? These things wholesale at around $15 a roll, folks. Now $8. Joe McBride looking bid at 8.5. Anybody 8.5? Looking bid of 9. Anybody give me a bid of 9? Anybody bid of 9? Got a bit of 8 looking bid of 9. Anybody bid of 9? Anybody bid of 9? Now bid of 10 looking bid of 11. Now bid of 10 looking bid of 11. Now 12. Now 12 looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a 12 bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13 looking bid of 13? Anybody give me a bid of 13? Looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Looking bid of 13. Now 15. Now 15 quads at 15. Now looking bid of 16. Now 15. Now I got a 17. Adam Chambers at 17. Got a $17 bid. Now looking 18. Anybody give me an $18 bid? 18 now looking $18. 18. Anybody 18? Need a bid of 18. Looking bid of 18. Anybody 18? Now 18 quads. 18 quads now looking bid at 19. Anybody 19? Looking bid at 19. Anybody bid at 19? Anybody bid at 19? Looking bid at 19. Now 19 Adam Chambers. Adam Chambers got a bid of 19 in. Now I need a money bid of 20. Now bid of 19 looking bid of 20. Anybody bid of 20? Now I'm bid of 20 on Yoman Goal. Yoman Goal bid 20. Now 21. Anybody 21? Looking bid of 21. Anybody give me 21? Got a bid of 20 looking bid of 21. Now John L 21. Now looking 22. Now got a bid of 21, looking 22. Adam Chambers at 22, now looking bid of 23. Now Yoman Goal at 23, now looking bid of 24. Anybody bid of 24? Now got a bid of 23, looking bid of 24. Anybody bid of 24? Need a bid of 24, looking bid of 24. Anybody bid of 24? Adam Chambers bid of 24, now 25. Now 25, now 26. Anybody bid of 26? Got a bid of 25, looking bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? Looking bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? White sticker with black pen. That's it right there. You want to see some coins? Oh, we can't. It's taped shut. It's been taped shut. Looks like that tape's probably 15 or 20 years old. But the roll is one of the shrink tight rolls. So the coins aren't going to move anyway. So I got a bid of 26 from Adam Chambers, looking bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? Looking bid of 27 now. Anybody bid of 27? Looking bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? Seeing a 200 from Quads. Quads, you going to bid 200, sir? Got a bid of 26 from Adam Chambers. May as well bid 200 now. Get it over with, cut to the chase. Bid of 26, looking bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? We're going once now to Adam Chambers. Going once. Hey, see, there's 101. Quads bids 101. 101 now, looking bid 110. No, actually, we got Adam Chambers at 26, going once, going twice. Now Adam Chambers at 26, looking bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27? Now we're sold. Adam Chambers at $26. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do these not $26. I'm going to do these at $20 because I got 3 of them. I've got that one. I've got that one. And I got that one. 3 different tubes. 3 different tube types. They've all been basically tape shut. So we're going to do the shrink tight to Adam at, what did I say? $20. The shrink tight to Adam at $20. He knows how to get them open. And then we're going to do the round plastic tube to Yoman, $20. Round plastic tube to Yoman, $20. 1957 Philadelphia, folks. You find you some nice double die reverses in these. Now the last roll. Who's going to bin the last roll? Who's going to bin the last roll? Anybody bin the last roll? $20. Anybody? John L. Thank you very much. John L. came in first. So John L. gets a bin on that one at $20. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. We have none left, actually, at this point on the 57 planes. Just had those 3 rolls for now. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check this other box here. Hang on just a second. What do you know, boys and girls? I got 3 more rolls. 3 more of them. 1957 Philadelphia. So we got 3 more rolls of 57 Ps. Here's what we're going to do. I need to put YBX as the location on these. Oh, never mind. You don't have to worry about it right now. We'll worry about that part later. Just go ahead and stick the 57 Ps in there, and we'll get one of them to DRS. And quads, you wanted 1 too, so we'll get 1 to quads. 1 to DRS, 1 to quads. And we will get one more to somebody. Anybody else? Adam, you were bidding. You want one? At $20, sir. Oh, we already got one to Adam at 20. Tim Morrell says he'll take one. So I got one to Adam, one to Yo Man, one to John L, one to DRS, one to Quads, and one to Adam Chambers. Or I'm sorry, Timothy Morrell. Sorry, Timothy Morrell. Yeah, the first one was Adam's. Okay, so the last three there put YB. Oh, never mind. I already told you that. In case anybody wonders, YBX is the place where I put overrun stuff that I offered during the auction that I didn't have time to put in place before the auction started. And YBX just stands for yellow box. I've got a yellow box where I put everything that is bring along stuff. All right, next item up for bids is going to be this right here. This right here is a 1965 uncirculated roll. And it says dot over N. I'm not even sure what the heck that means. It's nothing that's important to me. A dot over an N, what is that, 1 cent, maybe? Or e pluribus unum or something? Dot over N. I'm not even sure what that means. But anyhow, whatever this is, they claim it to be a dot over N. It's a 1965 roll. 1965 BU roll. Here's what the coins look like right there. Very nice looking coins. And so we got $1.50 Paul Hampton looking $1.75. Anybody give me $1.75? It's above cent. It looks like. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, there it is. What do you know? It is a dot above the N. Dot above the N of cent. Okay. It looks like probably all of these coins are going to be the same die, so you're not necessarily looking for any die varieties in here other than the fact that they all have that dot above the cent. There's the next coin. This one's got a struck through also. So we got a $4 bid. $4 bid from Mike Birchman. Now $5 bid from John L. $5 looking for a bid of $5.25. Anybody $5.25? Anybody $5.25? No, that's not a flake, buddy. That is not a flake. That is it's actually a die chip. I turn around where it's easier to see, and then we'll zoom in on it. It's actually a busted out little tiny piece of the die, a teardrop shaped die crack, die break. It doesn't have any extra special value. It's just there. Somebody thought it was interesting, so they collected an entire roll of them. That's what you got here. You got Donna Mack at $7, Paul Hampton $7.50. $7.50 now looking for $7.75. Anybody $7.75? Got a bid of $7.50 looking for $7.75. $7.50 now looking for $7.75. Anybody give me a bid of $7.75? Give me a bid of $7.75. I'm only going to assume the rest of this roll has that because the top two coins do. I haven't looked at any of these coins, so I have no idea. We do have a $7.50 bid, looking for $7.75. We're going once now, Paul Hampton, $7.50. Going twice now, Paul Hampton, $7.50. All in all done, folks. It's your last chance. We're sold to Paul Hampton, $7.50. I tell you what, Paul, you can take one roll of these. Or I do happen to have a second roll right here of the same thing. It says dot over N. So it's probably the same thing all over again. It's 1965 uncirculated dot over the N. You got one roll. You want both? There's the other one. Or you want me to give Donna Mac the other one? She'll take the other one if you don't want it, Paul. You did hear box lots, Shannon. They're going to be coming up after I get finished with this box of rolls. If I have any voice left by then. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll give one to Paul and one to Donna. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your bids. Now what we have is another roll of 65p. Either one of you can take this second roll This third roll anyway. This one's not related to the other two. This one's a different roll of 65p. Any one of you two, Paul Hampton or Donna Mac, can take this one at $5. Either of you want it at $5. Speak up first. Say Ben. Donna Mac or Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton said Ben. Paul Hampton gets this roll at $5. Now we move right along. We have 1964D. 1964D, not searched by me. I have no idea what's in here. It's an uncirculated roll. There you go. There's the top coin. Top coin in the roll. We're going to start this at $1. Anybody start at $1? $1 bid. Anybody give me $1 bid on this? $1 bid on a 1964D roll. Anybody a dollar? Looking bid at $2. $2 now, $2.25. Got a bid of $2.25. Now got a bid of $5. Now got a bid of $5. Looking for $5.25. Anybody $5.25? Got a bid of $5. Looking for now $6 bid. Now $6 bid. Looking now $10 bid. Now $10 bid. Looking 11. Anybody 11? $10 bid. Looking 11. Anybody 11? $10 bid. Looking 11. Anybody 11? Now 12 on Donna Mac. $12. $12 bid. Now looking 13. Anybody give me a bid of 13? Got a bid of 12. Looking a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a bid of 12. Looking bid of 13. Need a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Any 13? $13 bid. Now 12.5. How about 12.5? Anybody give me $12.50 bid? That 4 looks funny. Yeah, it does a little bit, but not at that angle. I think it was just the angle of the lighting at the time. All right, Deanne says she's out. And Donna Mac at a $12 bid, looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. We're going to start with Donna Mac. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Donna Mac, go to Chase, then to Jim Fletcher, then to Deanne, and then to John. We're going to offer these at $5 a roll. $5 a roll, 1964D. I've got a number of different types of tubes, but they're all in tubes, and I've got a total of 6 rolls. I've got a total of 6 rolls at $5 a piece, and we're going to start with Donna Mac. She was the highest bidder. How many do you want, Donna Mac? At $5, 1964D, $5. Donna Mac, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Give me a bin plus a number. There we go. Donna Mac will take 2. Donna Mac takes 2. Now Chase Carlisle, how many do you want at $5? He's probably going to say the rest of them. Chase, what do you say? $5. How many would you like? We've got a total of 6 rolls, I do believe. How many is it, Just 6? 7. Got 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus. Let me try to count these. I'm not doing well. Either way I do it, I'm not doing well. Where did that go? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These must be 64D also. Yeah, I got 2 of them that are in this paper. Got 2 of them in this paper. Let's take a look. After Donna, we got 5 more. We need Chase to say. Chase says however many. So Chase will take the rest of them. There's this one. So these are all B rolls of 64D. I have no idea what's inside. So we've got Chase taking everything Donna did not. So Donna got 2. Chase gets 5. And that's the way that's going to work. Watch the way the cookie crumbles. Now let me move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This must be different. It is different. Here we go. This one's going to be a roll of 1968S. 1968S. There's your 1968S there on the side of the roll. Otherwise, it's a Brinks 50-penny roll. Brinks 50-penny roll, original machine wrapped roll. 1968S. We got Chase at 10, Paul at 15, John L at 20. $20 bid now. $20 bid, looking for a bid of 25. Anybody give me a bid of 25? Need a bid of 25. Look a bid of 25. Then go Paul Hampton 25. Now 27. Anybody 27? Anybody 27? 28? Anybody 27? Gotta go take the wife to the bar. Okay. Got John with a bid of 26. Look a bid of 30. Anybody bid of 30? Got a bid of 26. Looking bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? Look a bid of 27. Anybody bid 27? Yeah, that's right. Have one for me, Tim. Anybody bid of 27? Look a bid of 27. Anybody give me a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27? Now Paul Hampton 27. Look a bid of 28. Got a bid of 27. Look a bid of 28. Anybody 28? John L. bids 28. 28 now 29. Anybody bid of 29? Look a bid of 29. Anybody bid of 29? Got a bid of 30 now. Chase Carlisle bid of 30. Anybody 31? Paul Hampton 31 now 32. Can't go to a bar in California? Well, you can come here to North Carolina. They're still open here. 32 now. John L. 32 bid of 33. Anybody bid of 33? Looking bid of 33. Anybody bid of 33? Anybody bid of 33? Looking bid of 33. Anybody bid of 33? No bid of 33. And count it down to John L. Count it down to John L. 32. $32 going once to John L. Looking bid of 33. Anybody give me a bid of 33? Now going twice. John L. 32. Looking bid of 33. Nobody give me a bid of 33. Final and last call. Bid of 32. Looking 33. Sold. John L. $32. I tell you what. Let's see. I've got you at 32. Paul Hampton at 31. How about if I give each of you a roll at $30? I've got two. That work? So maybe I have two. I may not have two. I don't have two. I'm sorry. I've only got the one. What do you know? Only got the one. So, John, I'll just go ahead and sell this one to you at $30. Go ahead and move him down to $30 on that. My bad. He's all right. Everything's all good. $30 to John L. on that 1968S roll. Now, we move on. This is 1967. I was only able to give one. Please give Jim and John one of the last lots I took 5 of. So, Jim. Who are we calling Jim? Chase, what did you want me to do? Jim Fletcher and John. Okay. So Chase is willing to give up the spots on the 64D rolls, one each to you guys. Jim says he'll take one. It's all right. It took me a while to get this little roll open anyway. Sitting here opening the roll while I was reading the chat. Here we go, 1967. 1967. A B roll of 1967 and a paper wrapper. John says yes. And we got a bid $10. $10 bid from Chase Carlisle, looking for a bid of 10.5. Anybody bid of 10.5, 11? Anybody bid of 10.5, 11? Got a bid of 10, looking bid of 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11? This is supposed to annoy you into bidding. I don't know how that works. I hope it works. Not sure it does, though. Now got a bid of 10, looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Now, Donna Mac bid 11, look a bid of 12. Now bid 11, need a money bid of 12, look a money bid of 12. Anybody money bid of 12? I got a bid 11, anybody money bid of 12, look a money bid of 12. Anybody money bid of 12? No money bid of 12, looking 11.5. Anybody 11.5? Anybody 11.5? Got a money bid 11, look a money half, 11.5. Anybody money half? Anybody 11.5? No, 11.5. Going to count it down now. Going to count it down. Donna Mac, $11. $11. Donna Mac, looking bid of 12. $11 going once. Donna Mac, looking bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Anybody bid of 12? Got a bid 11, looking bid of 12. Got Donna Mac now going twice at $11. All in all done, folks. $11 final call, looking bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Now we're sold to Donna Mac at 11. I'll tell you what, do her at 10. And let's see. Well, how about we do it this way? I've got 3 rolls. Donna, if I move it down to $10, you want another one, or you just want the one? If I move it to $10, do you want 2? Or you just take the one? Donna, you got a $10 deal. $10 deal. You can take a second roll. $10 per roll. Okay. Now Chase, $10 per roll. Chase, $10 per roll. You want 2 rolls or 1? I've got 2 rolls available. 2 rolls available. You could take 2, 10 each, or just the one. Chase is going to say, whatever's left. Chase, $2, $2.10, $10 bid. $10 is what you get them at. 1967 Philadelphia. You get 1 at 10 or 2 for 10 each. Moved it down from an $11 high. Did Chase leave? You better still be there. Maybe talking to thin air here. There we go. Loving the black screen. No, Chase, I was asking you a question, buddy. I'm waiting for you to answer. No, you can hear me. That's fine. You can hear me. See, I'm still here. I'm asking you if you wanted. I had 3 of the 1967 rolls. Donna took 1 at $10. I'm asking if you want the other 2 at $10. I tell you what, man, sometimes I'm so poor I can't pay attention, but right now, Okay, 1 or 2 if nobody else wants 1. Does anybody else want 1 at 10? Anybody else? I give everybody a chance to speak up. Anybody else? Anybody else at $10? Anybody want 1 at $10? Chase will share at $10. He'll take 1, let you have 1 at 10, or he'll take both of them at 20. Paul wants 1 at 50. You're going to get in trouble, Chase. You're going to get in trouble. All right, we're going to go ahead and give both of them to Chase. Both of them to Chase at 10 apiece. And we're going to move on. Lot number 26. Lot number 26 is one of these rolls of 1958 Philadelphia. 1958 Philadelphia, and this little guy right here is sealed on both ends. Got a little cap sealed on both ends. Got a 1958 Philadelphia. 1958 Philadelphia BU roll. We're going to start this off at $1. Trapper Man's got a $5 bid. $5 bid now looking for 6. $5 bid looking for 5.5. Anybody 5.5? Jim Fletcher comes in 10.5. 10.5 right up looking for a bid of 11. 10.5 now looking for a bid of 11. Anybody bid of 11? Trapper Man bid of 13. Trapper Man bid of 13. Quads tries 12. Needs a bid of 13.5. Anybody 13.5? Need a bid of 13.5. Anybody got a bid of 13.5? Looking for a bit of 13.5 now. Levels of Madness comes in at 15. Levels of Madness at 15 now looking for a bit of 16. Anybody give me a bit of 16? Trapper Man now at 18. Trapper Man now at 18 looking at, Chase is bidding at 20. Chase, when you're bidding, you just got to give me a number, buddy, because if you say something, I may not pick up the fact that you're bidding. So Chase is bid at 20, now looking 21. Got a bid at 20, looking 21. Now Trapper Man 23. Levels tries 22. Levels tries 22. Got a bid at 23. Got 23 and Trapper Man 23, looking bid at 24. Anybody bid a bid of 24? Anybody bid a bid of 24? Looking bid at 24. Anybody bid at 24? Got a bid at 23, looking bid at 24. Now 25. Levels of Madness at 25, looking bid at 26. Anybody bid at 26? Got a bid at 25, looking bid at 26. Anybody bid at 26? Got a bid at 25, now 27. Now 27, Trapper Man 27, looking bid at 28. 27, looking bid at 28. Anybody 28? Looking bid at $28. Now 27, looking bid at 28. Now $27. Level says he's out. Paul says 30. $30 bid. $30 bid. Now looking 31. Anybody 31? Got a bid at 32. Got a bid at 32. Looking bid at 33. Anybody bid at 33? Looking bid at 33. Anybody give me a bid at 33? Looking bid at 33. Anybody 33? Need a 33. Now 32. Looking 33. Anybody 33? 32 going once now. Now 33. Now 33. Looking bid at 34. Got a bid at 33. Looking bid at 34. Now 35. Now 35. Looking bid at 36. Anybody 36? Anybody 36? Looking bid at 36. Got a bid at 35. Need a bid at 36. Looking bid at 36. Anybody 36? I got a bid at 35. Looking bid at 36. Looking bid at 36. Anybody 36? Now 35 going once to Trapper Man. Got a 35. Now going once to Trapper Man. Now going twice to Trapper Man. Got a $35 bid. Looking bid at 36. Anybody bid at 36? Going twice. Now all in, all done. Sold Trapper Man $35. Thank you, sir. Sold at $35. We do have some more of these. I have a few more. Here's what we're going to do. Instead of $35, let's move it down to $25. If we move it down to $25, I'm going to start offering it to the people who bid. Top going down, 1 per person. Trapper, $25. You're going to take 1 at 25. Chase will take 1 at 25, I'm pretty sure. Paul Hampton will take 1 at 25, I'm pretty sure. You guys good? 25. $25. Now levels. How about you? Levels at 25. $25. Looking $25. Anybody else? $25. We've got Chase, 25. We've got Paul, 25. Level said yes. Paul says yes. Trapperman says yes. Chase, do you say yes? That's 4 of our rolls. We've got, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I showing 6? Is that how many I've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So Chase says he'll take it. Let's see. And that's Trapperman, Chase, Paul Hampton, Levels of Madness. That leaves me with 2 rolls. 2 rolls. Let's see. Well, I offer at Quads. If Quads wants one, he can have one of them. Jim Fletcher, if you want to take one, I'd let you have one of them. You're welcome, Paul. You like games? You want to play another game? We'll play another game next time around. Okay. Given enough time, anybody else, now anybody wants to bin at $20. Anybody wants to bin at $20, we got 2 rolls left. Just say bin, be the first to say bin, you'll get one of them. And whoever else bins, they'll get the second one. $20 rolls, $20. Quads gets the first one. John L. gets the second one. Thank you very much. Quads and John L. are your 2 bidders. Next up, you got 1975D rolls. 1975D. You heard me. 1975D. Let's go ahead and start the bids on these at $1. 1975D started at $1. Anybody give me a $1 bid? Anybody $1 bid? Looking $1 bid? Sorry, the bin is at 25. I'm sorry. Not 20, 25. Well, anyhow, got a $1 bid, $2 bid, Quads, now Donna Mac at 5. Donna Mac at 5, looking bid at 5.5. Anybody 5.5? Well, Chase, the Quads part is actually Quads like 4-wheelers, Quads, like Suzuki Quad Runners. But he just spelled it Kwadzz to be, I'm going to say cute. That might not be the right appropriate word, but... Now we got a bid at 7 from Donna Mac, looking bid at 5 and 7.5. Anybody give me 7.5? $7.5 bid, looking $7.5 bid. Anybody 7.5? It's drone. Okay, Quads is drones, not Suzuki 4Runners. Why was I thinking you were into ATVs? It's drones. Okay, I like drones too. I think drones are cool. Quadcopters. Okay, I understand now. Got it. Going twice. Donna Mac $7, and now we're sold to Donna Mac at $7. I tell you what, we got one more roll. We got Donna Mac bid 7. Let's move her price down to $5. Move her price down to $5. Ask her if she wants the second roll. We got a second roll just like it. Do you want the second roll at $5? I'll give you the second roll, $5 if you want it. Otherwise, Quads will take it. So tell me if you want it, Donna. And if you do... Okay, Quads will take it. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Quads will take the second roll. Moving on to the next item. Next item is a let's see, what do we have here? Okay, next item is a 1967 roll that's bank wrapped. Got a 1967 original bank wrapped roll right here. I'm going to start this off at $1. Anybody start me at $1? Give me $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid? Bill wants a drone for Christmas so he can fly around in his hospital room till he gets out of the hospital. Drive the nurses nuts. All right, start us off at $1. 1967 original bank wrap roll. Got a few spots on one end. The other end looks pretty good. Need a bit of $1. John L. gives me a bit of $1. Looking for $1.25. $1.25. Now got a 1. Looking for $1.25. Anybody $1.25? Need a bit of $1.25. Anybody $1.25? Looking for a bit of $1.25. 1967 original roll. This is a Brinks roll. 1967. Got a $1 bid. Looking $1.25. $1.25. Now $1.25. Now $1.50. Looking $1.75. Anybody $1.75? Need a bid of $1.75. Farm Dogs $1.50. Looking $1.75. Anybody $1.75? Looking bid of $1.75. Now Trapperman 2. Trapperman 2, looking bid at 2 1/4, looking bid at 2.25. Now Shannon McCord bid at 3. Now $3 bid, looking 3.25. Anybody 3.25, looking bid at 3.25. Anybody bid at 3.25, looking bid at 3.25. Anybody bid at 3.25. Nobody bid at 3.25. John L bid at 3.25. 3.25 now 3.5. 3.50 now 3.50. Anybody $3.50 bid. Anybody $350 bid out here? Anybody $350? Got a $325, looking $350. Anybody $350? John L, $325. Let's go ahead and start counting down to John L, $325, $325. Now going once. Going once at $325. Need a bid of $350. Anybody $350? Going twice at $325. Going twice, $325. Now Shannon McCord comes in and bids $4. Shannon McCord bid a $4, now looking bid of $425. Got a bid of $4, looking bid of $425. Anybody bid of $425? Need a bid of $425, looking bid of $425. I can bore you to death with this stuff. Bid of $4 now, looking $425. Anybody $425? $4 going once, looking bid of $425. Got a bid of $4, now looking $425, going twice. All in, all done, folks. Sold. Shannon McCord, $4. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. That's the next one. Now, what do we got? We got 1964D plastic tube rolls again. 1964D plastic tube rolls. Ooh. What is that there on the end? Could be an RPM right there on the end of the roll. Oh well. Can't get it to focus in. I'm not even going to show it to you now anyway, because you're going to bid on it based on the fact that it's a roll. I don't know if that's an RPM on the end, but we're going to put the cap back on it. Just in case, one way or the other, it's a 1964D. It's 1964D. No, they're not supposed to be P. Are they? Well, they are supposed to be P. Duh. Okay. Well, let's just split it up. Let's just put a D on that one because that's a D mint mark, and then the other I'll do it a P. So this is a 1964D, 1964D roll. It's a 1964D. And we're going to get a bid of Justin Bussman. Did you want to bid $10 on that, Justin? Was that your $10 bid, $10 bid for a 1964D roll? Or no? Okay. Doesn't matter now anyway. Donna's got a $12 bid. $12 bid now, looking for a bid of 12.5. Anybody 12.5? Got a bid of 12, looking bid of 12.5. Yeah, I did already sell some 64Ds, but these just went in the box as they went in the box. Now, I thought this was a 64P roll. So it turns out that it's another 764D roll. Now got a bid of 15. Now got a bid of 15. Anybody bid of 15? Anybody bid of 16? Got a bid of 15, looking bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Got a bid of 15, looking bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Now let's go ahead and start counting it down. Going once to Justin Bussman, $15. $15 bid, looking bid of 16. Anybody give me a bid of 15.5, 16? Anybody 15.5, 16? Going twice now, 15.5, $16 bid. Anybody? All in, all done. Looks like we're sold to Justin Bussman. $15. $15. Thank you very much, sir. Now we got a 1964 Philadelphia roll. A 1964 Philadelphia roll here. And yep, the cap will come off. So this is a 64 Philadelphia. We're going to start the bidding on this one at $1. Anybody want to bid $1? Looking bid $1. Anybody bid $1? Give me a $1 bid. Anybody $1 bid? Anybody $1 bid? I got a $3 bid from Shannon McCord. Got a $3 bid. Now looking for a bid of 3.5. Now $5 bid. Justin Bussman looking $5.25. $5.50. Anybody $5.50? Anybody $5.50? Looking bid of $5.50. Now got a bid of $8. $8 bid. Donna Mack. Anybody else? $8 bid. Looking at 8.5. Anybody 8.5? Anybody 8.5? Got a $10 bid from Justin Bussman. $10 bid. Justin Bussman looking for a 10.5. $10.5 bid. Anybody $10.5 bid? 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11? Got a bid of 10. Looking bid of 10.5. Anybody bid of 10.5? Got 10.5. John L. 10.5. Now looking bid 11. Now looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Got a bid of 10.5. John L. looking bid of 11. Anybody bid 11? We'll go ahead and start counting it down to John L. 10.5. 10.5 now going once. Now we got Justin at 12. Chase at 13. Chase at $13. $13 bid now looking $14. $13 bid looking $14. Anybody $14? Bid of $14. Justin Bussman at 15. $15 bid now looking $16. Anybody $16 bid? Got a $15 bid now looking $16. Anybody with a $16 bid? Anybody $16? Let's start counting it down. Justin Bussman at 15. $15 now going once to Justin Bussman. Looking bid of 16. Anybody get a bid of 16? Now going twice to Justin Bussman. $15 looking bid of 16. Anybody give me a bid of 16? Final call, folks. Last chance. Bid of $15. Justin Bussman. $15 and we're sold. Justin Bussman, $15. Justin, I have a second roll of these. Pretty much same thing as a first. You want it at 15, or you want me to pass on that and give it to somebody else? Here's the other roll right here. You want this second roll, Justin, or you may pass it on to somebody else? If you don't take it, I'm sure Chase probably will. Oh, Justin was looking to see if you want to take this second roll here. How about you, Chase? Any chance you want at $15, Chase? Justin will take 2. Okay, got it, 2. 64 Philadelphia. Thank you, Justin. Next up, I can't show you anything on the inside of this, but I can tell you that it is circulated. It does appear to be circulated. They're higher end circulated coins, and that is a large date on that end, but this says small date circulated. I am unsure of what's in this roll. We're going to start it at $1. It is masking tape together, so I can't get it open without tearing the tape up. Going to start this at $1. Anybody start me $1? It's a 1960 roll. It says it's a small date roll. Start me at $1. Now Triggerman $1. Mike Birchman 5. Deanne comes in at $8 bid now, looking 8.5. Anybody 8.5? Got a $10 bid from Mike Birchman now, 15 Shannon McCord. Now this is a circulated roll, folks. Circulated. I want to make sure that you know that they're circulated. Shannon McCord $15 now, looking bid of 16. Anybody bid of 16? Now Deanne 16. 16 to Deanne now, looking 17. Anybody bid of 17? Looking bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17? Now most everybody's out. Now 17, Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton 17, now looking bid of 18. Now look a bit of 18. Anybody bid of 18? Anybody bid of 18? Look a bit of 18. Anybody bid of 18? No bid of 18. How about 17.5? Anybody 17.5? Looking 17.5. Anybody 17.5? Deanne says she's out. Now we're going once to Paul Hampton at 17. Now we're going twice to Paul Hampton 17. All in, all done, folks. We're going twice. Paul Hampton 17. Looking bid of 18 now. Anybody bid of 18? Now we are sold. Paul Hampton $17. I'll tell you what, Paul. There was that. Now I've got this one. This is a different one. 1960D small date. This one says. The cap will open on this one. I've never been inside this roll. Don't have any idea what's in here. That is a small date right there on the end. You want this one at an additional 17. Yeah, we've done the wheat penny rolls, Perel. We've done the wheat penny rolls already. We do have, no, we don't really have any other wheat pennies. We do have a couple of wheat penny rolls available. All right, Paul, if you want this second one, we can do it at the same price, $17. I'm going to do this one at 17. Otherwise, I'll offer it to Deanne at 17. She'll probably take it. Paul will take both. Okay. So Paul takes both. Next roll in. We're going to go with this 1995D. Try to get the cap open. 1995D. It's not a full roll. It looks like it's missing a few coins. Is it 95D though? It is a 95D. It's a 95D. Mostly full roll. We're going to say probably 42 to 45 coins in here. We're going to start this at $1. Start this at $1. And Kelly comes in at $5. $5 for Kelly Michaud. Did you know that this roll was not full when you bid the $5? You can retract your bid if you like. Okay, everybody stop bidding. I want to know if Kelly Michaud actually wanted to bid $5 on a roll that was not completely full. Because most of my rolls are full rolls, and sometimes they're not, and I think he bid before he knew whether or not it was full. So, Kelly, you can retract your bid if you like. Just let me know just by bidding again. If you want to bid again at $5, go ahead and bid again at $5. Otherwise, I'll have to count your bid as retracted. Okay, that's fine. So we got Mike at $1 bid. Mike at $1 bid, looking for a bid of 2. Bid of 1 1/4. Bid of 1 1/4. Now Kelly bids 2. Kelly bids 2, looking bid of 2 1/4. Anybody 2 1/4? Got a bid of 2, looking 2 1/4. Now 3. Now 3, looking 3.25. Now looking 3.25. Anybody 3.25? Got a bid of 3, looking 3.25. Looking a bid of 3.25. Anybody bid of 3.25? Got a bid of 3, looking for a bid of 3.25. Anybody bid of 3.25? No bid of 3.25. Anybody now 3.50? Levels of madness at 3.50. Looking bid of 4. Now 3.50. No, looking bid of 3.75. Looking bid of 3.75. Anybody 3.75? Looking bid of 3.75. Anybody give me a bid of 3.75? Anybody 3.75? No 3.75. And got a bid of 3.50 going once. Now to levels of madness. Now $5. Justin Busman, $5. Looking bid of $5. Looking bid of 5. Looking bid of 5. Need a bid of 5 1/4. Anybody 5 1/4? Looking bid of 5 1/4. Levels is out. Got a bid of 5. Going twice now to Justin Busman. All in, all done, folks. Looks like we're going to be sold to Justin Busman at $5. And sold to Justin Busman at $5. I appreciate it. There it is. Thank you very much. Wow. This is like the tightest fitting cap on a tube for a square tube I've seen in a long time. Now, here we go. This is a really good roll. Let's see what we can do with this. This is 1943D. 1943D circulated roll. I've not been through this roll. I have no idea what's in here. So this is a 1943D circulated roll. I'm going to start this at $1, folks. No, Perel, I don't do quarters. Only Lincoln cents and sometimes nickels. Once in a great while, I'll toss a roll of dimes in, but that's going to be kind of infrequent. All right, got a bid of 15 now. Got a bid of 15 from Jessica, looking for a bid of 20. I got a bid of 20 from Paul Hampton, now looking for a bid of 25. Anybody 25? Trapper Man at 23. Trapper Man bid of 23, looking for a bid of 24. Now looking bid of 24. Anybody bid of 24? Got a bid of 23, looking bid of 24. Jessica bids 25. Got a bid of 25 from Jess. Now 30 from Paul Hampton. Bid of 30 from Paul Hampton, now looking 35. Anybody 35? Got a bid of 30, looking 35. Anybody 35? Need a bid of 35. Looking bid of 35. Now bid of 30, looking for a bid of 25. Looking for a bid of 35. Sorry, bid of 35. Looking bid of 35. Anybody bid of 35? Got a bid of 30, looking bid of 35. Anybody 35? All right, we're going to be going once now to Paul Hampton at $30. Once to Paul Hampton, $30. Looking bid of 35. Need a bid of 35. Going twice now, Paul Hampton. Going twice at 35. Going twice at 30. Need a bid of 35. Looking bid of 35. Anybody bid of 35? Last and final chance. Last and final chance to get a bid in there. Now we're sold to Paul Hampton, $30. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Even though that top coin's got scratches, I'm sure there's other ones that are better on the inside. Here's your 1943D roll. What do we have next? Oh, how about this? I've not been into this roll. Here we go. Read that. 1969S. This is 1969S BU roll. I'm going to start this off at $1, folks. $1. Anybody $1? 1969S, folks. Not been through this one. Don't know what's in it. Not even going to open it. Now, Sir Red got $1. Trapper Man at 3. Jim Fletcher at 15. Got a $15 bid. Now Donna Mac at 20. Donna Mac at 20. Looking bid of 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? Need a bid of 21. Anybody bid of 21? Jim Fletcher 21. Jim Fletcher 21. Looking bid of 22. Looking bid of 22. Anybody bid of 22? Got a 22 at Donna Mac. 22 Donna Mac. Hello, Bulldog. How you doing, buddy? Bulldog's bid of 22, but we still got a Donna Mac 22. Need a bid of 23. Looking bid of 23. Anybody give me a bid of 23? Got a bid of 23. Got a bid of 22. Looking bid of 23. Anybody give me a bid of 23? Looking bid of 23. Anybody bid of 23? Looking bid of 23. 1969S, folks. It's 1969S. Levels of Madness bid of 23. Levels of Madness bid of 23. Looking bid of 24. Anybody give me a bid of 24? Donna Mac 24. Donna Mac 24. Now 25. Anybody bid of 25? Looking bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Got a bid of 24. Looking bid of 25. Anybody 25? Looking bid of 25. Oop, Perel, I don't know what you're bidding on there, buddy, but we need a bid of 25, and we need you to register before you can bid, sir. Got a bid of 24, looking bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Levels of Madness says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Looking bid of 25. Anybody give me a bid of 25? Anybody 25? Got a bid of 24 from Donna Mac. We're going to be going once now to Donna Mac at 24. Once now to Donna Mac at 24. Twice now to Donna Mac at 24, looking for a bid of 25. Anybody bid at 25, looking bid at 25. We're all in, all done. Sold now to Donna Mac at 24. I tell you what, here's what we'll do. We got Donna Mac at 24 on this, but I happen to have, how many rolls do I have here? 69S. See what I put in here. Got 2 rolls. 2 rolls. Got that one there. And then we've got this one here. 1969S. We got a total of 2 rolls. Donna, I'm going to move this down to $20 for you. $20 roll. You want 1 or 2? 1 or 2. If you take 1, I'm going to offer the other one to Levels of Madness at $20. So get ready. Donna, you want 1 roll or 2 rolls? $20. Donna will take 2. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to move this on to the next item. On to the next item we go. And we have, this one's been all taped up and everything. What does this say? That isn't right. Is that right? What does it say on that? Oh, it does. Okay. All right, here we go. We got a taped up 1956D roll. 1956D BU roll. Start me at $1 on this, anybody? So we might have an RPM on that end. Start at 10. Yo man go. Start at 10. Looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Got a bid of 10. Looking bid 11. Now 12. Now bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a 13. Now 14. Anybody bid of 14? Now 14. Anybody bid 14? Now 20. Now 20. Now looking 21. Anybody 21? Anybody bid of 21? Looking bid of 21. Justin Busman at 20. Looking 21. Now 22. Yo man goal. 22. Yo man goal. Trapper man says he's out. Now 23. John L. 23. John L. Looking bid of 24. Anybody bid at 24? Looking bid at 24. Anybody bid at 24? Now we got a 25. Justin Busman looking 26. Got a bid at 25. Looking 26. Anybody bid at 26? Looking bid at 26. Anybody bid at 26? Jessica Johnson is assisting you in how to register. You send an email to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. You send us your name, your YouTube screen name, which are probably the same in this case, and your PayPal email address where we can send a bill, and you'll be welcome to bid as soon as you register. Got Joe McBride at 26, $26 bid, now looking bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27, looking bid at 27. Justin's out, looking bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27? Yo man bid at 27, now looking bid at 28. Anybody bid at 28, looking bid at 28. Anybody bid at 28? Nate bid at 28. Nate money bid at 28. Looking money bid at 28. Anybody bid at 28? Joe says he's out. Yo man's a high bid at 27. Yo man's a high bid at 27. I'm going once to Yo man at 27. Need a bid at 28. Anybody bid at 28? Anybody bid at 28? Now John bid at 28. Now John bid at 28. We got a bid at 28. Now looking bid at 29. Got a bid at 28. Looking bid at 29. Anybody bid at 29? Looking bid at 29. Anybody 29? Been see John L 28 now. John L 28. Yo man 29. Yo man's at 29. Perel, we have a limit of $100 on your first auction, and that's just because we've had people come in and bid up $1,000 worth of stuff and then never pay us. So $100 first auction. That's as much as we can risk the limit on you not paying. So that's just the way it goes. Unfortunately, there are people we can't trust, and if we don't know you, we can't trust you. That's a hard bargain, but it's unfortunately how the world operates these days. I'm sure you understand. $29 bid to Yo Man Gold. As soon as you pay your first auction result and you pay your first invoice and we send you your coins, you're part of the family after that, and you are forever one of our blood. We'll protect you with our life. But for right now, you're kind of what do we call that? A prospect? Yo Man Gold, $29 going twice now. Need a final bid of 30. Anybody give me a final bid of 30? Looking bid of 30. And we're sold to Yo Man Gold, 29. I appreciate it, Yo Man. Thank you very much. That's that. In and out. Here's another. Take a look at that. What does that say? It looks like it says 20S or it says Yo. I don't know, but what it is, it's a 1970S BU roll. 1970S BU roll. Looking for $1. Anybody give me $1 to get this one started? Looking for $1. 1970S BU roll. That one looks a little spotty. What do we see underneath? Underneath, we see things that are a little less spotty. I'm not going to dig too much because I haven't been through this roll, and I don't know if there's any small dates or other double dies or anything like that in there. Justin gives us a $20 bid. Got a $20 bid from Justin, looking bid of 21. Anybody bid of 21 now? Got a bid of 23. Got a bid of 23. Got a bid of 20. Now bid of 23, looking bid of 24. Now 25 from Yo Man Go, looking 26. Now got a bid of 25, looking bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26, looking bid of 26. Anybody 26, looking bid of 26. Now look at money bid of 26. Need a money bid of 26. Look at money bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26. Now John L. bid of 26. Look at bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27. Look at bid of 27. Who has the likes? I don't know, but is it me? I don't know. Ikes, as in Ikes, like Ike dollars, Eisenhower dollars. You gotta be stone cold shitting me. Eisenhower dollars? Love you, Kelly. Man, you're like a brother to me. 1270S rolls. EJ got 1270S rolls. When are you going to sell me some of them? Yo Man bid at 27. John 29. Now Yo Man 30. No, I didn't say it. You just imagined it. Yo Man Gold got a bid of $30. Look at a bid of 31. Anybody bid at 31? Look at bid at 31. Anybody bid at 31? Maybe I said it so fast you didn't understand. John bid at 31. Got a bid at 31. Need a bid at 32. Anybody bid at 32? Anybody money bid at 32? Look at money bid at 32. Got Yo Man Go is out now. John's a money bid at 31. Look at money bid at 32. Otherwise, we'll count it down to John, $31. I tell you what, let's not even count it down. Let's just do it this way. We don't need to go there. Let's not even count it down. Yeah. Joe McBride covers my mouth with his hand. It is censored. I hope that hand is gloved. We don't need to be sharing germs right now. That's for sure. Tell you what, I got a few of these. We're going to start at the top bidder. We're going to work our way down at $20 a roll. We're going to start at the top bidder. John L., $31 bid. You want one for $20? John L., want one for $20. Looking $20. Do you want one for $20? I think John will say yes. I also think Yo Man would say yes, that he'll take one for $20. Yo Man probably says, yeah, I'll take one for $20. Yeah, Yo Man says bin one. Now, behind them, I've got, let's see, John L., Yo Man, John L., Yo Man, John L., Trapper Man. Trapper Man, do you want one for $20? Trapper Man might take one for $20. You think? Need Trapper Man and let's see, Donna Mac at 20. So I'll give either one of you one of these at 20. Can't do it yet, Brian. Got to make sure the other two people who bid in above 20 don't get it. If they don't want it, see, there's Donna. Now Trapper Man. If I get Trapper Man at $20, they're all sold. Only got the 4. Trapper Man at $20, then they're all sold. If Trapper Man doesn't get it, then I'll give it to you, Brian. That's the way that'll work, but we got 470S rolls here we're working with. Need Trapper Man to respond within the next 5 seconds. Let me know if he wants one, otherwise I'll give it to Brian Pruitt and we'll move on. Trapper Man, final second. Brian Pruitt gets it. All right. Sold. Brian Pruitt. Here we go. Next item up for bids. Are you kidding me? 1972 Philadelphia. 1972 Philadelphia rolls. These have not been gone through. In fact, they're taped shut. I think they're taped shut. Nah, they're not taped shut. They haven't been gone through, though. This is the 1972 Philadelphia. Started me off at $1. Sir Reg at $1. Got a dollar bid, now 5. Got a $5 bid. Quads at a $5 bid, looking 5 1/4. Anybody $5.25? Got a $5 bid, need a $5.25. Anybody bid a $5.25? Now 6. Now $6.25. Anybody bid a $6.25? Now 25. Justin Busman at $25 from 25. Needed a bid of 26. Got a bid of 25. Need a bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? Got a bid of 25. Need a bid of 26. Anybody 26? Looking 26. Now Farm Dog is out. Justin Busman at 25. Looking bid of 26. Anybody bid of 26? Look a bid of 26. Anybody 26? No bid of 26. Now 27. Levels of Madison 27. Got a bid of 27. Looking 28. Anybody 28? Got a bid of 27. Sissy comes in at 26. Hello, Sissy. We're looking bid of 28 now. Got a bid of 27. Looking bid of 28. Now Justin Busman at 30. Now $30 bid. Looking 31. Now looking 31. Anybody 31? Need a bid of 31. Look a bid of 31. Anybody 31? Got a bid of 30, looking bid of 31. Anybody bid of 31? Level says he's out. Thank you very much, Levels. Now looking bid of 31. Anybody bid of 31? Looking bid of 31. Anybody 31 now? Sissy at 35. Sissy at 35. Sissy at 35. Looking bid of 36. Anybody 36? Looking bid of 36. Anybody 36 now? Got a bid of 35. Looking bid of 36. Anybody 36 now? Looking bid of 36. No bid of 36. Let's go ahead and count it down. Sissy, 35. $35 now going once. $35 now going once to Sissy Atwell. Going twice now. Sissy Atwell, $35. Anybody else? 36. Looking bid of 36 now. Final call, final call. Sold Sissy Atwell, $35. $35. Now, let's do it this way. Sissy, you're going to get it at 25. You want the other one? Because we got two. So you're going to get that one at $25. $25. You got one at 25. You want the other one at 25? That gives you two at 25. That's two at 50 right there. 25 apiece. Just let me know. You'll take them both. Okay. Sissy says she'll take them both. And now, the grand finale. My grand finales aren't all that grand. My grand finales are just kind of little poopers, but still. See that design right there? That's the last of the 4 designs of 2009. And the 2009 Philadelphia Mint was the lowest mintage of all 4 or all 8 of the possibilities. And this one's a Denver. This is the second lowest mintage. It's 2009 Denver LP4 Presidency Bicentennial Cent Roll. We're going to start this at $1, and quads gives me a bid of 3. Quads at 3, now Trapper at 7. Trapper Man at 7, looking bid of 7.5. Anybody 7.5? Got a bid of 7, looking bid of 7.5. Anybody bid of 7.5? Got a bid of 7 now, looking bid of 7.5. Now 8. Now 8, Donna Mac 8 at Donna Mac, looking bid of 8.5. Anybody bid of 8.5? Now Trapper Man at 10, looking 11. Got a bid of 10, looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Need a bid 11? Anybody bid 11? Got a bid of 10, looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Yeah, they are. The gals are smacking hard tonight. Sure thing. Pa-pam. The P was the first lowest mintage for 2009. Now the 2009 D. And we're talking about the Presidency design, this one right here. And this is a sealed roll. Got a bid 11, now a bid of 12. Now a bid of 12, looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Got a bid of 12, looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? I could sing that all day long. Got a bid of 12, look a bit of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Now 13, look a bit of 14. Look a bit of 14. Anybody bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Anybody bid of money bid of 14? No money bid of 14? I start counting down to Donna at 13. Count it down to Donna at 13. $13 now going once to Donna. $13 now going twice to Donna. All in, all done, folks. It's your final last chance to get a bid in there. Need a bid of 13.5. Sold to Donna, $13. I do appreciate it. Now, Donna, I know you don't like it when I do this to you, but I got 2 of them. Got 2 of them here. The exact same thing, 2009 D Presidency. I tell you what I'll do. You want one of them, I'll let you keep it at 13. You want both of them, I'll let you have them at 10 apiece. How does that sound? You want one at 13 or you want 2 at 10 apiece? She'll take 2. Smart lady. Her mama ain't raised no fool. All right, let's see here. Thank you, Donna Mac. Thank you to everybody else for now. Let me move on to the next box. I have to move this stuff out of the way here. Okay, what do I have next? Well, love you, Donna. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, we're going to go to camera. Control room, let's go to camera 4. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to do a box lot. Need to find more of them. More of what? I got more of a lot of stuff. All right, this is going to be the gold mine box of mixed cent rolls. You guys just start bidding. I'm going to start tossing rolls out on the table. As you bid more, I toss more rolls out. We go through them at the end, and you understand what they are at the end, but we're going to start at $1. and start at $1 with 2 rolls. 2 rolls at $1. I got Shannon McCord at 100, so 100 is going to give you about 10, 15 more rolls. Here's more, here's more, here's more. More rolls. Got a bit of 100 now. Got a bit of 100. Looking for a bit of 110. Anybody bid of 110? Looking bit of 110. Got a bit of 100. Looking bit of 110. We've got more going in. How many is that? Let's see. That is 10. So we got 10 rolls now. 10 rolls, that's $10 a roll. We need to make it lower than that. So here's another roll and another. Need a bit of 110. John bids a 110. John bids a 110. Now looking bid of 120. Anybody bid a 120? Anybody bid a 120? Looking bid a 120? Let's see, what else can I come up with here? Got one of those. Nah, no, not that one. That's not good enough. Here's a good one. And let's see. Here's a good one. That one's not full though. Let's see. Here's another one. What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. That'll be kind of cool. Now we got a John 125, 125, looking bid at 130. Yo Man Gull at 130. Yo Man Gull at 130. What do we got here? 5, 10, 15, 19. How about 20 rolls? Now we got 20 rolls in here. Now we got 20. At 135, got 20 rolls, 135. And let's see, here's a 21. And here's a 22. And I think I can fit 24 rolls in a box, and that's all I'm going to do. So here's a 23rd roll right here. And a 24th roll. This one's going to be a tight plastic wrap roll. There it is. That's the box right there. 24 rolls. 24 rolls. Got a bid of 145 from John L. 145. Looking bid of 155. Anybody 150? No, wait a minute. We had to do $10 increments above 100. So 110 John L. 120 Yo Man Go. 130 Yo Man. Bid of 130. Then let's see. This got all messed up. Hey, you guys got to do $10 increments above 100. $10 increments above 100. Is it 26? 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24. It's 24, buddy. 1, 2. All right, let's get the bidding straight first. Let's just start it now. John's bid of 160. Got a bid of 160. Looking bid of 160, 170. Got a big 160. Looking a bid of 170. Need a bid of 170. Anybody bid of 170? Already bid of 170. We need a 170. If we're going to keep this going, we need a 170. That is 5, 10. There's 15, 20. 26. That is. It's 26 rolls. You guys are right. Okay, got a bid of 180. John L. bid of 180, looking for a bid of 200 now. Anybody bid of 200? Got a bid of 180, looking a bid of 190. Anybody 190? Yo Man bids at 200. Yo Man at 200. Got a bid of 200. Anybody 210? Got a bid of 200. Anybody 210? Looking a bid of 210. Anybody 210? Nobody bid of 210. Going to start counting it down. Yo Man Go at 200. Now I got a bid of 220. 220. John L. bid of 220. Now I need a bid of 230. 220 now, 230. Anybody 230? Jessica Bartlett. Jessica Bartlett calling Jessica Bartlett. We have received your email. You're good to bid. Got a bid of 220. Looking bid of 230. Anybody 230? Hello, Sindelicious. Yo Man says, take it, John. Going once to John, 220. Going twice now to John, 220. Looking bid of 230. Anybody bid of 230? Got a bid of 220. Looking bid of 230. Anybody bid of 230? And we're sold to John, 220. Sold to John, 220. And let's do it this way. I am going to start looking at these rolls, tell you what they are. What is this? 1980D. What's this one? 57D. You got a 1957D roll here. Let's see. 2010 Philadelphia. This one doesn't look like it's completely full. This one's not full. This one's a 1990. Is this 1997D? What is this? I gotta wear my glasses. I got them on top of my head. No, this is 1990D. 1990D. It's partial roll. 1990D. Let's see, what else do we have here? 2009 Philadelphia LP2. This is 2009 PLP2, which means that this one's going to be the log splitter that you're looking for the big double dies on. So that's a nice one. There's another one of those, only this one came out of circulation. This one almost certainly does have double dies in it, and I think you got 3 rolls of them. There's 2, and there's 3. I think I sold these for $8 a roll recently. Hey, you're running away from me. Get back here. Now, what are these guys? What are these guys I put in here? It's a 1980 Philadelphia. Got an 80 Philadelphia. Is that what this is? 80 Philadelphia? Yes. 80 Philadelphia. Got your chance for double die in there. Really nice double die, too. Possible. This is another one. Same wrapper. It's a double tails, but I'm not really sure. This is another double tails. Probably another 80 Philadelphia. There's another... Let's see. What is this? Is this 80 Philadelphia? Yeah. It's another 80 Philadelphia. So I think all of these bankrolls here are 80 Philadelphias. Yep. 80 Philadelphia. What's this one? Is this one just a... Let's see. Yep, another 80 Philadelphia. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of these back and get something different for you. Let's see. What's this? 1971D from Mint Bag. It's 1971D from a Mint Bag. This one's interesting. Here, look at this. I want to flip over to the dyno and show you what this says on it. It's kind of interesting. It's got 257D, 358, 259, 359Ds, 10 1960D small date, 2 1960D large date, 1464s, 564Ds, and 761s, all in this roll. I don't have any idea why this was put together like this, but these coins are all BU coins. They're all, well, uncirculated to BU coins. Have no idea what's in them. They all look red on the side. Have no idea what's in there as far as condition, grade, or anything else is concerned, but that's one of your rolls. And then we've got this little guy. It's another 1980. I'm going to have to replace some of these rolls with something else. I'll find something else to replace them with and make it nice and sweet for you. We got a 69D. Here's a 78D. Those are hard to get. 1980D. And here is a folded over roll of 1963 uncirculated. 1971D. That's another 1980D. Wow, we're going to have to replace some of these. Here's a 71S roll and a partial 1984D roll. So let me retract a few of these. I'm going to take this 80D back, and I'm going to give you a 2010 bank wrapped roll. Here, let's do it this way. So I took that 80D away, and I'm going to give you a 2010 bank wrapped roll. Here's a tube with 59s and 59Ds in it, and I'm going to take another one of the 80 rolls away. Let's see, what else can I come up with here? What do I have? I have a 59D roll I can take for another one of the 80 rolls. I've got this one that just says 1982 on it. I have no idea exactly what's in it, but it looks like Philadelphia large date copper, 1982. There we go. And here's another one, 1960D. It says 1960D mix on it. So we'll take another one of those 1980 rolls away. Give you a little bit more of a mix. So there's more of a mix for your money. I'm going to find a couple of wheat penny rolls to put in there too. A couple of uncirculated wheat cent rolls like 1955D or something like that to put in there to sweeten the pot just a little bit more. Well, it is a money roll if you find the DDO, but I didn't want to give him 10 of them out of 20 rolls. Or 26 rolls, however many rolls we're talking about here. Let me go ahead and fill his box up. Put his box back together here. And this will be the John L. box of penny rolls. And that's that lot right there. John, I'll take care of you, brother. Whatever it takes, I'll take care of you. Oop, get back here. You're not going anywhere, not till I say go. More the better, that's right. More of anything the better. All right, there we go. There's a start for you, John. All right. Now we're going to do another one. Just like the last, you start bidding, and I will stop when you stop bidding. I got one roll here. This is going to be, what is this? Lot number what? 38. Goldmine box of mixed cent rolls. Here we go. We're going to start. Shannon McCord's at $100. There's another one, and another one, and another one. That one's only half full there. A little less than half full. Here's another one for you, and another one for you. Yo Man at 120. Now here's another one. And another roll. Let me keep going. Hang on a second. Let me get started on something else here. Donna Mac at 130 now. Had to grab a couple of others. I want to make this nice and interesting for you. There's an old Batdorf roll. There's another older roll. You guys know I mean business when I start dragging out these. There's one of those shrink tight rolls. Here's another one. Got done up at 180 now. Here's another roll. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. We got a few rolls to get this started on, don't you? I'm not even going to watch how many I'm putting in here. There's another one. And let's see. Got Yo Man at 190 now. Another roll. And another roll. And another roll, and another roll. Looks like, well, we're just about climbing up to the 190 level. There we go. All right, got 190 now. Looking bid at 190 and looking bid at 200. Anybody 200? Got 200 Donna Mac, then Yo Man comes back at 210. Got 210 now, looking 220. Anybody 220? Got a bit of 210, looking bit of 220. Anybody 220? Got another one here, and another one. How about that? Let's just do it from there. Got a bit of 210, looking bit of 220. How many rolls is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Have no idea how I successfully did that, but I got Donna Mac at 220 now, Yo Man at 230. I put 26 rolls in this one too. Probably going to send this medium flat rate anyway. Doesn't make any difference. Especially if you bid on anything else, we're going to be at medium flat rate. Got a bid of 240 now. 240 now, looking 250. Anybody 250? Yo Man at 250. Now looking 260. Anybody 260? Looking a bid of 260. Anybody 260? Got a bid of 250. Looking bid of 260. Anybody 260? I think I might as well throw the rest of this in there. I've got what? I got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I don't want you to open. There you go. And 5. Total of 5 more. Now we got a bid of 270. 270 now. Look a bid of 280. Anybody bid of 280? Got a bid of 270. Look a bid of 280. At 300, we go to $25 increments. 270 now. 280. Anybody 280? Donnie, you want a bid of 280? You want to keep it with Yo Man at 270. We got rolls here you can't see. There we go. Now 280. Now 280. Looking 290. Anybody 290? Yo Man, you want a bid of 290? It's between the two of you. Yo Man at 300 now. Yo Man at 300, looking 325. Got a bit of 300, looking 325. Anybody 325? Anybody give me a bit of 325, looking 325 now. 300, looking 325. Anybody give me a bit of 325? Is it going to be Yo Man at 300, or is it going to be Donna Mac at 325? Anybody bid of 325? No bid of 325. Oh, I got Yo Man at 300. 300 going once now. Donna says she's out. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Yo Man going once now at 300. Yo Man going twice now at 300. I didn't know you guys would carry it to this money level. I had to go get the good rolls out. Going twice now. 300, all in, all done. And we're sold to Yo Man at 300. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, let's stand some of these up and see what happened. Well, we've got a 1955D. There's a 1980 and two more 1980s for you. Then we got a 1989D. Is this actually 1989D? If it is, it's a good roll. It is 1989D. Nice 1989D roll. Then we've got a 74 roll. Then we've got 87D. Then we've got a 63 Philadelphia. Then we've got a 81D. Then we've got a 1970 Philadelphia. Then we've got a 1970 Denver. And then this is an original Batdorf roll of 1958 plain. I think there's a 1958 plain. This is a Batdorf roll, an original Batdorf roll, 1958 plain. Then we've got a roll. It's an original bank wrap roll. This one is a Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland, 1958 Denver. And then we've got a partial roll of 1972 Philadelphia, a more or less full roll of 71 Philadelphia. Then let's see what's in here. Looks like 58D, partial roll of 58D, mostly full roll, 58D. So you got another roll of 58D here. Get back in there until you get it right. Here we go. Got an 81D here. Let's see, a 1960D. 1960D. What are these? Ooh, these are pretty coins. Very pretty coins. Very nice high-grade coins. 1960 Denver. It's almost full. Not quite, though. And what's this little guy? 1958 plain. And another 1958 plain. And a 57D. 63 Philadelphia. 68D. 70D, it looks like. 70D. 1956D. 1956 Philadelphia. 1970 plain. 1959 plain. A half roll of 1965 plain, it looks like. I don't even know what's in there. Don't care. 1969D and 1970D. So there's all your rolls. Gosh, you've got you've got two bank wrapped rolls of wheat pennies. You've got two sealed rolls of wheat pennies. You've got 1, 2, 3, at least 5 other rolls of wheat pennies in here. All of those are BU. So there you go. Now, John, I am going to sweeten your pile too, buddy. You guys bid a lot higher than I had planned on you going, and I do definitely appreciate it. I want you to get your money's worth out of it for sure. So there you go. I've dumped the box. Now let me find the box. There is the box. I'm going to put these in here, and I'm going to put Yo Man's name on top of them. Is that 81D roll? What is that? This isn't 81D, guy. This is a circulated roll of 1943. It's 43S. I looked at it and I said, those aren't copper colored. I looked at them. I'm like, nope, they're not. So there you go. So the roll, I'm gonna change this now so you don't get confused. Change that 81 to a 43. There you go. There we go. David K. Send me an email, cd@coppercoins.com. Ask me your question through email. In the middle of an auction, this isn't a jam session, it's an auction, and so I do not have time to answer questions right now. But I will do it later, and I appreciate you stopping by, for sure. Just send me an email, cd@coppercoins.com. I'll be happy to respond to you. Wow, your rolls won't even fit in the box, Yo Man. All right, well, I'll do this because now I know all of this gets stacked up for Yo Man. There you go. There's Yo Man's box right there. Okay. Now, next item for you to bid on. We've got a cigar box here. This cigar box right here, I have no idea exactly what's in here. This was just handed to me, but it's got this in there. And this, I haven't been through and I don't want to go through. This weighs probably 2.5, 3 pounds. I'm going to guess it's probably got 200, maybe 250, maybe 300 coins, and I have no idea how many coins are in here. All I know is that it's exactly what you see, and this is exactly what I saw when I opened it. He wants me to send the 43-roll to Jessica? Okay. I'll send it to Jessica. Going to be sending Jessica a box in the next couple of days anyway. Thank you, yo man. All right, close up. Close up. This is as close up as I can get. I don't really know how much closer I can get. This is basically the best I can do for you. They're all memorial coins. They're all copper. That's basically all I can tell you, is that they're all memorial, and these were put in the box long before the newer coins came out. So they're all copper. They're from the 60s and 70s, and most of them are red BU coins. I'm going to start this box, this entire box, at $1. Who wants to start me at $1 on the box? Give me $1. Anybody give me $1? Looking for $1? $1 bid. Looking for $1 bid. Anybody give me $1 bid? That's the box is worth more than that. Now we got $10, now 20. Now $20. Shannon McCord gives me 20. Farm Dog tries 20, needs a bid of 21. Looking bid of 21. Anybody bid of 21? Says yeah, well, 25. Got a bid of 25. Now looking bid of 30. I got a bid of 25. Looking bid of 30. Anybody bid of 30? Now 27. 27 Paul Hampton. Now looking 30. 30 for Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman $30. Now looking 31. Anybody give me a bid of 31? Anybody bid of 31? Look a bid of 31. Now 33 from Shannon McCord. Got a bid of 33 from Shannon McCord. Looking for 35. Got a bid of 33. Now looking for 35. Anybody give me a bid of 35? Looking for a bid of 35. Now got a 35 out of Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman $35. Looking for a bid of 36. Anybody bid of 36? Got a bid of 35. Looking for a bid of 36. Anybody bid of 36? Looking bid of 36. Got a bid of 35 also from Sissy Atwell, but need a bid of 36. Looking for a bid of 36. Anybody bid of 36? Got a bid of 35. Looking bid of 36. Got a bid of 35. Going once to Mike Birchman, 35. Going once to Mike Birchman, $35. Looking for a bid of 36. Anybody give me a bid of 36? Looks like everything just kind of fell apart. What's going on? Shannon's out. Thank you, Shannon. We're going once. Now 36, Sissy Atwell. Looking bid of 37. Now got a bid of 40 from Mike Birchman. Looking bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? Anybody bid of 41? Looking bid of 41. Looks like everybody just kind of fell apart all at once. It looked like everybody was gone. It was weird. It's like the door got shut, and I was on the solitary end. I got a bid of 40 from Mike Birchman. Looking bid of 41. Anybody bid of 41? Looking bid of 41. No bid of 41. We're going twice at $40. All in, all done, folks. Sold Mike Birchman $40. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now I'm going to move on to the next item. Check this little guy out. It is a vitamin bottle. This is a glass bottle with a metal top. So it's old, old, old. And this thing has pennies inside. Got it exactly like this. This is exactly how it came. It is a glass jar with a metal cap. It is a very old glass jar with a very old metal cap, and it has inside, let me get the dyno on. Here's the dyno. Has inside, let me pour a few of them out and show them to you. It's just early Philadelphia Mint memorials. It's all memorials. There's 75, there's 72, 71. There's all kinds of dates in here. There's a 74. There's a 72 right there. So here's your chance to take a look through somebody's change from the early 1970s. Started off at $1. We got Trapper Man at 2. Trapper Man at 2. Now looking bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? Got a bid of 2. Looking bid of 3. Anybody bid of 3? I'm figuring this is worth probably around $10 to $12 and something like that. At least $10 to $12. Got a bid of $3. $3 Sissy Atwell. Look a bid of 4. Got a bid of 3. Now look a bid of 4. Anybody bid of 4? How about a 3 1/4? Now 5. Now 5 1/4. Now 5.25. Anybody bid of 5.25? Got a bid of 5. Got a bid of 5. Looking bid of 5. 5.25. Anybody 5.25? Anybody bid of 5.25? 5.50. Anybody bid a 525? 550. Anybody bid a 525? 550. Got a $5 from Trapper Man. $5 from Trapper Man. Looking for bid a 525. Got a bid of 525. Sissy Outwell looking now 550. Anybody bid a 550? Looking bid a 550. I guess the MPs means memorial payments. Got a bid of 525. Looking bid a 550. Anybody bid a 550? Looking bid a 550. Anybody bid a 550? Got a bid of 525. Anybody bid a 550? Now 6. Now 6. Doug Reese bid 6. Got a bid of 6. Now looking bid of 7. Now Trapper Man bid of 7. Now a bid of 8. I got a bid of 7. Look a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Got a bid of 7. Look a bid of 8. Anybody bid of 8? Vitamin E. Good for your skin. Now a bid of 7. Look a bid of 8. I wonder if the person who took these Shakely vitamins back in the day is still alive now. Got a bit of 8 now. Got a bit of 8. Look a bit of 9. Sissy Outwell bit of 8. Look a bit of 9. Anybody bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? Look a bit of 9. Anybody bit of 9? I bet they have beautiful skin. Bronze skin. Got a bit of 9. Trapper Man bit of 9. Look a bit of 10. Anybody bit of 10? Just don't drink coffee when I'm around. I'm likely to make you spit it all over yourself. I had a bit of 9. Look a bit of 10. Anybody bit of 10? That makes me laugh. That's right, they got copper, bronze skin. Now, bid of 9, looking bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Anybody bid of 10? Got a $9.50 bid. Got a $9.50 bid. $9.50 bid. Looking bid of 10. Looking bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Got a $9.50 bid. Looking bid of 10. Got a $9.50 bid. Looking bid of 10. Anybody bid of 10? No bid of 10. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Sissy Outwell 9.5. See what happens. Got Sissy Outwell 9.5 going once now. 9.5 going once. Need a bit of 10. Looking bit of 10. They are very tan in this nice brown bottle. Going twice now. Sissy at 9.5. Looking bit of 10. Anybody bid of 10? Now we're sold. Sissy Outwell $9.5. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now here's what we've got next. Almost exactly like the last jar, except this one's full of Esmint memorials. This one's Esmint memorials, and this is a vitamin C bottle. So we got their vitamin E, now we've got their vitamin C. It's full of Esmint memorial pennies. Every one of them memorials from 1968 through 1974. They're all, oh, I can't do that. I don't have that camera on right now. There we go. A lot of Esmints. Looking bit of 5 now. Looking bit of 5. Looking bit of 5.25. Anybody 5.25? Got a bit of 10 now. Looking bit of 11. Anybody bit 11? Got a bit of 10. Looking bit of 11. Anybody bit 11? Got a whole jar. I mean, I don't know how many there are in here. There's a lot in here. The jar's almost full. And they are Esmint memorial pennies. There's a lot of coins in here. This thing's almost stuffed full. Esmint memorials. 10.5 bid now, looking 11. Anybody 11? 10.5 bid, looking 11. Anybody 11? See how full these are? I mean, this thing's pretty much up to the rim. Got a bid of 10.5, looking bid 11. Anybody 11? Anybody 11? I'm sure you'll have bronze skin when you chew on one of these, but it'll taste like an orange when you do it. Got a 10.5 bid, looking bid 11. Anybody bid 11? Otherwise, we'll start counting it down to Tim Morello 10.5. Got a bit of 12 now. Got a bit of 12. Looking bit of 13. Anybody bit of 13? Looking bit of 13. Anybody bit of 13? Now 13. Donna Mac. Bit of 13. Wendy Tynes. Wendy Tynes, you'll need to send us a email at coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. You need to include your name and your PayPal email address so we can get you registered, and you will be registered for free to bid anytime you want to. Registering doesn't mean you have to bid, but if you don't register, you can't bid. Thank you. Public service announcement brought to you by... yeah, we got Doug Reese. We got Doug Reese at 15, and we got Trapper Man at 16, then Doug at 17, and Trapper Man at 18. So I got $18 bid, looking for a bid of 18.5. Would I be sick if I ship it and the buyer finds a 69 SDDO? I would only be sick if they did not tell me that they found it. I would like to know what you guys find in these. If you find anything really big and wonderful, I'm going to be very happy for you, and it would be a very nice day for me. Doug Reese at $19 now. Trapper Man at 20. Trapper Man at 20, looking bid of 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? Got a bid of 20, looking bid of 21. Anybody bid of 21? Need a bid of 21, look a bid of 21 now. Yes, the limit on your first auction, as Jessica says, your limit on your first auction is $100. $100 as much as I can let you spend on your first auction out. Second auction out, you can spend $20,000 if you want to. Now I got a bid of 21, now a bid of 22. Trapper Man bid of 22, looking bid of 23. Anybody bid of 23? They scanned the package and opened it because they thought they were real pills. Yeah, that would be interesting enough. I mean, if they did that, because, well, these are a lot more dense than pills, and plus they're a lot thinner. But okay. Trapper Man at 23, Donna Mac at 22, Donna Mac at 23, Trapper Man at 24. Now I got a bid of 24, now I need a bid of 25. Anybody 25? Looking bid of 25. Anybody bid of 25? Got a bid of 24, looking bid of 25. Need a money bid of 25, looking money bid of 25. Anybody money bid of 25? Now 25, Donna Mac looking bid of 26. Now 25, looking money bid of 26. Anybody with 26? Money bid of 26. Now Trapper Man at 26, now looking 27. 26, now looking 27. Anybody bid of 27? Looking money bid of 27. Anybody money bid of 27? Need a money bid of 27. Looking money bid of 27. Trapper Man is at 26. We're going to go ahead and count down to him if we don't get another bid soon. Donna says she's out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Donna. Now Trapper Man, $26. Now going once to Trapper Man, $26. Looking bid of 27. Going twice to Trapper Man, 26. Looking bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? All in, all done, folks. And we are sold. Trapper Man, $26. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Much, much appreciated. Now I've got this. I got these little packets. Interesting. The hell is this? Oh, okay. That's what that is. I said it again. No, I said something different last time. So I got this little guy right here. This is little packets of memorial pennies that are stapled in these little bags to these card things. My thought is that they were originally probably for a bid board or something like that, but they're all memorial pennies. There's about 15 pennies in each of these, 15, 20 pennies in each of these. We've got two of them here. Like that. We're going to bid on two of them at $1. Two of them at $1. Got Trapper Man at $1. Trapper Man $1. Looking bid at 1/4. Looking bid at 125. Anybody bid at 125? Paul Hampton 250. Looking 275 now. 275. Anybody bid at 275? Now bid at 3. Looking bid at 325. Anybody bid at 325? Now 5. Now 5. Looking bid at 525. Anybody bid at 525? Looking bid at 525. Anybody bid at 525? Looking bid at 525. Trapper Man says he's out now. Looking bid at 525. Looking bid at 525. Anybody give me a bid at 525? No bid at 525. Let's go ahead and start counting them down to Doug Reese at $5. $5 going once now. Doug Reese at $5, going once now. Now we're going twice. Doug Reese at $5, looking bid at 525. Anybody bid at 525? Looking for a bid at 525. Going twice, all in, all done, folks. And we're sold. Doug Reese, $5. The coin cards I had at one time have been discontinued for the time being. I will eventually get back into them. Now, see, here's the deal. Here's what we've got, Doug. We've got a second one, second little pouch of these little guys here. It's interesting little coins. So I've got a second lot, and then I've got a third lot. I got 3 lots of these, $5 a piece, $5 a lot. I got 3 lots. Do you want all 3 at 15, Doug? All 3 at 15? Or would you like for me to disperse them equally to other folks? Okay, Doug will take all 3. Thank you, Doug. Got all 3 at $15 there. Put them back in this here box before I knock myself silly with my microphone. All right. This is awesome, folks. Thank you very much. All right, so now we are going to move on. And what I'm going to do is, hang on a second here. We're going to bring up my chat. You know what we're going to do next. I'm going to bring up my chat here, and I'm going to go to that display where you can see my chat and see what goes on with my chat. Move it up just a little bit so you can see my last line there. I did not want to do that. If I wanted to do that, I wouldn't have been able to. There we go. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our reveals. Our reveals are going to be very interesting because we are going to do them rather quickly, but let's see. Let's do that here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got it figured out. First roll we're going to do this coming week is going to be roll number 225, coin reveal hunt number 225. It's going to be a 1959 Denver Fed Reserve Bank roll from San Francisco. 1959 D Fed Reserve Bank roll from San Francisco. I'm going to do these at $1 per coin. Going to do it at $1 per coin. We're going to do a 3-coin maximum. And I'm going to give you the go here in just a minute. Now, when I do give you the go, don't say anything until I give you the go because it's not. Oh, yeah, lot number 43. I'm sorry. We do have one more lot to go. Let's do that one lot after we finish the reveals because I've already got started on the reveals. We'll come back to it. Okay, we got a max of 3. And I'm going to start you. I'm going to give you the go. When I give you the go, I want you to tell me how many you want. Up to 3 coins in the roll. When you tell me up to 3 coins in the roll, we'll give you those 3 coins in the roll or however many you want beyond. Then we will get to the very bottom of the roll and I'll have to stop and somebody's going to get kicked out because, well, it's going to go fast, folks. So we got 1959D Fed Reserve Bank San Francisco roll, original bank wrapped roll. It's going to be $1 per coin, 3-coin max. Go now. Go now. We got Jim Fletcher for 3. And, wow, yeah, blew up my screen. You got James Worley for 3. You got Joe McBride for 3. You've got Yo Man Gull for 3. You got Farm Dog for 3. You got Adam Connor for 3. You got Paul Hampton for 3. You got Eric Beyer for 3. Jeff Dunn for 3. You got Doug Reese for 3. Let's see, Deanne for 3. You got Sureg for 3. You've got, let's see, Mike Birchman for 3. And let's see, how many more do we have left? I know we can't have very many. We've got about 10 more left, something like that, around 10. All right, so we got quads for 3. And then let's see, Tim Morrell for 3. And then Adam Chambers for 3. And we've got 2 spots left, and those 2 spots left are going to go to Sissy Atwell. Well, we got New Marshall in town. How you doing, New Marshall? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing great. Hopefully everything's working out well for you. That's it for the first coin reveals, number 225. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make up a sheet that actually shows a schedule for these, and everyone who gets into any of the rolls is going to receive an email with that schedule. That way you'll know, and then I'll give you a reminder email before I actually get started on the reveals any given day. That way you'll have a little bit better of a chance to know that the reveals are upcoming and that you're going to be able to get into them. Unfortunately, in this roll, I was not able to get in. New Marshall, John, Donna, DRS, Shannon McCord, Cindelicious, Shantanu Singh, and that's it. I'm glad you're doing good, New Marshall. I'd like for you to contact me once in a while. Let me know you're doing okay. You know how I get about that. All right, now we got a 1947D old hand-wrapped roll. Coin roll hunt number 226. Now, let me tell you something about 1947D. They are very, very, 1947 Philadelphia, sorry. This is 1947 Philadelphia, 1947P. These things sell for way over $100 a roll, and they're very, very tough to find. This is only about the third or fourth original roll of 1947P I've ever had. Now, this particular roll is in a hand-wrapped roll. It's been taped shut many years ago, and it's basically sealed shut. I have no idea what's inside. It could be all spots. It could be all nice, very beautiful coins. Either way, we're going to do these at only $5 per coin with a max of 3 per person. And I'm going to give you the go now here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's coin roll hand number 226, 1947, P. Old hand-wrapped roll. We're going to do a $5 coin, max of 3 per person. So we've got Joe McBride, a bin of 2. So we've got Joe McBride for 2. Oops. We've got DRS for 3. We've got Farm Dog for 2. We've got Yo Man Go for 3. We've got Tim Morrell for 3. We've got John L for 3? Yep, Sissy Atwell for 3. We've got Doug Reese for 3. And let's see. Doug Reese, and we got Donna Mack for 3. Then what do we got? Shantanu Singh gets 3. Levels of Madness gets 3. Sureg gets 3. Then let's see, what's next? Adam Chambers gets 3. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Then, let's see, who's next? Jim Fletcher at 3, Jeff Dunn at 2. Then New Marshall gets 3. Love these names coming back in. This feels like good old days. Yo Man Go. Yo Man Go gets 3. Deanne gets 2. And that's going to finish that roll. With Deanne's 2, that's all I can fit in, unfortunately. So that means the rest of the people below Deanne on my list right here are not going to get into this roll, unfortunately. It looks like we've got Jim Fletcher, you already got in. Shannon, sorry I couldn't fit you in. Same with Mike Birchman. Paul Hampton, you didn't get in. Wow. The start's not showing up for you guys sometimes. I hate that. Maybe I'll enter it in more than once, just to be sure. Listen to my voice. When you listen to my voice, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to count it down. And when I count it down, I'll count it down. Wait till just after I finish counting down and then go. Okay? That'll give you a better chance. So then we've got coin roll hunt number 227. I did a 55S roll today. And that 1955S roll was a pretty good roll. We're hoping for better, though. We're going to do these at $3 per coin. Okay. And I'm going to count it down again. Count it down before I get started. There's a $3 per coin, 3-coin maximum, 1955S. I'm going to count it down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. We got Joe McBride for 2. Oops. And then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. We've got Tim Morrell for 3. We've got Donna Mack for 3. We've got Sissy Atwell for 3. We've got John L for 3. We've got Jim Fletcher for 3. We've got Farm Dog for 2. We've got Deanne for 3. Then we've got, let's see, Yo Man Go for 3. Then we've got Doug Reese for 3. And then we've got Quads for 3. Then we've got, let's see, Jeff Dunn for 3. Then Adam Connor for 3. Then we've got Shannon McCord for 3. Adam Chambers for 3. Then we've got New Marshall for 3. And that's going to be it. That's all I'm going to be able to fit in there. So anything after New Marshall, I'm not going to be able to get you in. So this is the end of the line for us right here, New Marshall. Sir Egg, Paul Hampton, Daniel, James Worley, Eric Beyer. Sorry I couldn't get you guys in. Still not showing up, Adam? Heck, I entered it 3 times. Can you see it up there? I entered it 3 times. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, unfortunately, out of fairness, I just simply can't count people who put their money in before I give the go. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Just not on your screen. Huh. What weird number thingy? I don't know of a weird number thingy. What are we talking about? Huh. That is a very, very strange. We've got 3 rolls to go. Actually, 3 rolls to go. This one's a 1954 Philadelphia machine wrapped roll. Sold a few of them this evening. Now I've got one for a reveal. These things are not easy to get. They're very expensive coins, and especially if you get them in high grade. If they're in high grade, they're really, really tough to get. What do you mean just go with... What are you talking about, Jess? You see it on your screen. Because of the weird number thingy, instead of you typing out go with just 1955D, it has numbers in front of it. I'm not sure what numbers you're talking about. Okay, so let's just do it this way. I'm going to type a bunch of stars, okay? And when I hit enter, that's going to be my go. But I'm going to tell you ahead of time that we've got a 1954 Philadelphia machine wrapped roll. It is coin roll hunt number 228. They're $4 per coin. $4 per coin. I'm going to give you the start. When I do give you the start, they're going to be a bin of $4 per coin, max of 3 per person. You give me the number you want, and I'm going to put in a line of stars. And hopefully you guys can see the line of stars. I'm going to do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Do you guys see that? All right, Shannon McCord says 3. So Shannon McCord for 3. Chuck Patillo for 3. Jeff Dunn for 2. Joe McBride for 2. We've got Sureg for 3. We've got, who's next? Sureg for 3. Jim Fletcher for 3. We've got Yeoman for 3. Farm Dog for 2, Farm Dog for 2. Then we've got James Worley for 3. Then we've got, oh, wait a minute. What did I do there? Did I do something wrong? No, Jeff Dunn for 2, Joe McBride for 2. That's what it should have been. I don't know what it turned out to be, but it should have been each of them get 2. And James Worley for 3, Adam Chambers for 3. And then we've got Paul Hampton for 3. Then Deanne for 2. Tim Morrell for 3. Doug Reese for 3. And then we've got, no, Doug Reese gets 2, sorry. Sissy Atwell for 1. And let's see, Mike Birch, let's see, how many do we have left? Oh, we've got a few left. So we got Mike Birchman for 3. There we go. And then we've got Quads for 2. Then we've got New Marshall for 3. And then we've got Donamac for 3. Then we've got 1 spot left for John. 1 spot left for John. That's it. So we've got 1 spot for John. Not in this particular roll. Adam, I got you in already. Farm Dog, I got you in already. So we've got nobody else that actually even tried. So we got right down to the very end. The very last person got 1 coin because that's all I had left. There's a lot of lag. I'm sorry about that, folks. That's a YouTube thing. I really can't do anything about that. I wish I could. All right, now we got a 1957D Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland roll. 1957D Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland. We're going to be at $3 per coin on this one. 1957D Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland, $3 per roll, 3 coins per person maximum. And I'm going to give you the go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. New Marshall takes 3. And then we've got Surag at 3. Deanne at 3. Jim Fletcher at 3. Then we've got James Worley at 3. Then we've got Joe McBride at 2. Oops. And then we've got, who else? Timothy Morrell wants 3. And then we've got Eric Beyer at 3. And then we've got Mike Birchman at 3. Then we've got John L. at 3. And then Paul Hampton at 3. And then who's next? Jeff Dunn at 2. Farm Dog at 2. Adam Connor at 3. Then we've got Yoman Gull at 3. What do we got left? Looks like about 6 or 7 left. So we got Yoman at 3. Then we got Levels of Madness wants 3. And what do we have left? Adam Chambers at 2. Did you already get in here? No, you didn't. Okay. Adam Chambers for 2. And then we have Sissy Atwell at 1. And Donna Mac. We're going to get you 2, Donna Mac. And that's all I've got left. All I've got left is the 2 for you. Unfortunately, in this particular roll, after Donna Mac, I was not able to get quads in. I was not able to get Doug Reese in. And I was not able to get Mike Birchman in. Wait a minute, we already got Mike Birchman in. What? We already got you in, brother. You're way up ahead. Doug Reese, I think we already got you in too. Or did we? No, we didn't get Doug Reese in. So sorry, Doug. I was not able to get you or quads into this roll. Kelly, you're late. Can't get you in either. But we do have next. This one's going to be, I'm going to enter this now and tell you guys what it is. Do not go yet. It's a 1955D. It's a plastic tubed roll. I'm going to give you the go. The go is going to be a line of stars. And when I give you the line of stars, you guys can start binning. I said, do not go yet. Okay, so we've got a 1955D plastic tubed roll. And we have a max of 3. No, Wendy, we only do PayPal. We only do PayPal. We do PayPal invoicing. So we have a 55D roll, plastic tubed roll. It's going to be a bin of 3 maximum. And the cost is going to be $3 per coin. $3 per coin. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go now. Anybody who hasn't? Got John L. for 3. Got Yoman Go for 3. Got Eric Beyer for 3. We've got Joe McBride for 2. We've got Jim Fletcher for 3. We've got Jeff Dunn for 2. We've got Deanne for 3. We've got Levels of Madness for 3. We've got Paul Hampton for 3. Then we've got New Marshall for 3. Got Timothy Morrell for 3. We've got Quads for 3. We've got Sureg for 3. We've got Farm Dog for 2. Then we've got James Worley for 3. And Dynamac for 3. And let's see, Adam Chambers for 3. Adam Connor for 2. And that's going to end it up right there. Adam Connor's 2. Doug, I'm sorry you were a little bit slow getting in behind everybody else here today. Scooter, I'm sorry you didn't get in either. Kelly Michaud, Mike Birchman, and Sissy Atwell. You guys were all just a little bit behind the crowd on this one. I'm sorry we didn't get you in this particular role, but we'll try next time. Some other time. But right now I'm done. This is it for the night. We don't have any other reveals to do for the night. I appreciate it, folks. You guys are wonderful people. Here I am. Hi. How you doing? My name's Chuck. Glad to meet you. I move this back over to the other side. So I'm done playing auctioneer for the night. Now I'm just a coin dude. And I am going to have to go. It's kind of getting a little bit late, and I need to let my people go. Need to get everything done, get everything all finished off for the evening. This is going to be a great, great night here, I tell you what. We've had a good time with this. Everything's worked out just fine. Oh, yeah, the dime roll. Crap. I keep forgetting. Where is that thing? Where is that dime roll? Oh, there it is. Okay. We got one more item, folks. One more item. Here we go. And let's see. There it is. Oh, no, not that. I want to move into this. There we go. Here's a dime roll, 2010. It's a full roll of 2010 D dimes. I'm going to start this at face value, $5. I'm going to start it at $5. Anybody start at $5? Yeah, $5 bid, $5 bid. Anybody $5 bid? Let's start at $1. Okay, start at $1. Now Quad's giving me a $5 bid, $5 bid. Now looking for 5.5. Got a $5 bid looking for 5.5. Anybody 5.5? Now 7. 7 now looking for 7.5, and now 7.5. Anybody 7.5? 7.5, 8. Anybody give me an $8 bid? Now $7. Need $8 bid. Need $8 bid. Anybody $8? 7.5. Anybody 7.5? Anybody 7.5? Give me a 7.5 now. 8. Paul Hampton looking for 9. Paul Hampton looking $9. Anybody $9 looking $9 bid? Anybody $9? $9 looking $9 bid. Anybody $9 bid? Kelly Michaud 10. Kelly Michaud 10 now looking 10.5. 10.5. Anybody $10.5 bid? Anybody $10.5 bid? Looking $10.5 bid. Anybody $10.5 bid? Thanks, sissy. Is that a die break on his eye? I have no clue. I really don't. No, I think it looks like it's all part of the normal design. I think it's all part of the normal design. Got Dynamac at a $12 bid. $12 bid from Dynamac looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13 looking. Got a $12 bid looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13. I had a $12 bid looking bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13. Need a bid of 13. Paul Hampton got to take care of your 1955. What 55 are we talking about, Tim? I got a bid of 12, look a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13? Thanks, Trapper Man. Anybody bid of 13? Need a bid of 13? No bid of 13. Let's go ahead and count it down to Dynamac at $12. $12 going once now. $12 going once to Dynamac. Going twice now. Dynamac, $12. 12.5 now, Paul Hampton. 12.5, need a bid of 13. Got a 12.5, need a bid of 13. Anybody give me a bid of 13? Got a bid of 12.5, need a bid of 13. Anybody bid of 13, looking bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13, looking bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? No bid of 13. Let's go ahead and count it down to Paul Hampton, 12.5. $12.5 going once. $12.5 now going twice, all in, all done. Final chance to make a bid. Sold, Paul Hampton, $12.5. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Good night, Joe. Have a great night, sir. There's that roll. Thanks for reminding me about that. I almost forgot about it. All right, here we go. Paul and you were both born in 1955? Well, There you go. Got to do something once in a while. They're born in 1955. You're born in the same year as my uncle, one I've cherished and ran around with most of my actually junior and adult life. Because my dad's brother, but he's only about 13 years older than me. Given he was only 13 years older than me, he babysat me when I was a little kid. And when I grew up, we actually hung out together and did a whole lot of things together, metal detecting and all kinds of stuff like that. Really great guy. 1955. He was born September 21st. September 21, 1955. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I've got to get my invoices done for tonight. And for all of you that I owe something to, especially the reveals from the last couple of weeks, I've got those all together. I'm working on getting all the labels done to get them shipped out. We'll be doing reveals beginning tomorrow. Still waiting on a 63 foil wrap Mike Birchman. I do actually have it right here. I do have it right here that I'm going to send it to you. All right, folks, you guys all have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you guys next time around. It will be tomorrow. We're going to start the reveals tomorrow. I'm going to get them scheduled at some point tomorrow morning. They'll start sometime during the middle of the day tomorrow. We'll probably do 2 of them tomorrow, and then 2 of them on Thursday and 2 of them on Friday. I think that's the way I'm going to try to do it. Subject to change, of course, and changes are very common in my life. All right, folks. Love you all. Peace, and be well. Be well, do well unto others, and I will see you next time. Have a great night.